Good morning, sports fans, and welcome to another edition of NDB Media's Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Yes, good morning, one and all. It is that time. Hide your kitties, hide your children. We are trolling the digital airwaves. Yes, we kill brain cells, and as such, we are the purveyors of the zombie apocalypse. You have been warned. Good morning, one and all. I am the scorekeeper. Today is May 2nd. 2 days before, you know, that big day in the pop culture section of the world. I don't know. I'm already losing my train of thought. I hear my coffee. Oh, the elixir of the gods is waiting for me right over there, so I'm going to have to go get it right now. But good morning, and good morning. I am going to be smelling some stuff this morning. Look at this. Yankee Candle. Look at that. Oh, all right. I'm wide awake. And it is what it is. Good morning, one and all. I'm the scorekeeper. This is Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday morning quarterbacks on Saturday. Thank you for joining. Let's do the roll call. Everyone in the chat room, let me know who you are and where you hail from. It would be absolutely beautiful if you would just quickly stop in and say who you are and where you hail from. Sound check doesn't hurt. Please let me know if I am annoying everyone as it should be. Right now, you know, in the world of scorekeeper that I've been doing stupid stuff. And I do stupid stuff. But let me give you an idea of the stupid stuff to which I refer to. This is the weather report that I'm going to go over in a moment from weather.com. Thank you. And look at this stuff. You know how you go to a website and start sharing things with you? Those are tax return documents. How sad my life is. But it is what it is. So good morning. Ooh, wow, a big itch right there. The weather is 56 degrees. It's going to get the high of 83. Wow, just like yesterday. It was a tad warm, but it is beautiful. Humidity is 96%. The dew point's at 55 degrees. Oh, we've changed a little bit. UV index, of course, is 0. Pressure is 29.83 inches and rising. Wind is heading out from the west to the east at 3 miles per hour. Air quality is moderate at a 77. Visibility is only 5 miles right now. Sunrise, it just happened a few moments ago at 6 a.m. Sunset will be at 7:35 as we march inexorably to the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year. And we're already at 13 and a half hours of sunlight. Not too bad. The moonrise, this is a new one for Sports Talk with the Guys, is at 9:01 p.m. and moonset will be at 6:50 a.m. And our phase is a waning gibbous. So thank you one and all for that. Let's take a quick look at history. Today, May 2nd. Oh, and the moment I'm going to go to it, I get a little commercial notice. Isn't that beautiful? Back in 1984, New York Yankees Don Mattingly single breaks up the Chicago White Sox pitcher Lamar Hoyt's perfect game bid at Comiskey Park. In 1999, John Elway announced his retirement from the NFL. And finally, in 2023, Joel Embiid wins the NBA's Most Valuable Player Award. Let's take a look around the world today in our community chest. Today, our very own Bears fan, Alan Diaz. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Maybe you'll be joining us one day in the future. Upcoming, Derek Hughes on the 4th. Kurt Paul, a classmate of mine. On Cinco de Mayo, Kurt Gustafson. Priscilla, a former host here on Sports Talk with the Guys. Priscilla Hambleton is also on May 5th. A former coworker of mine, Susanna Yurchian, is on May 6th. And, I'm getting a message right now. I think it is a loud clear. I don't know. Annoyed, loud and clear. Thank you. Dan Schlossberg is on May 6th, also a host on this network. VL Jones will be on May 7th. Amalie Bennett, May 7th. Lenny Melnick, May 7th. Rose is on May 7th. And Patrick McKenna is on May 8th. Wow, a lot of ones going on in May. But happy birthday, one and all. I hope your days are filled with joy and angst that another year has left us. I'm sharing in the angst. And there are fewer days ahead than there are behind. At least there are for me, having recently turned 57. So thank you, Elway7, for that sound check. Appreciate that one. And it is all good in the hood. Leticia, if you are watching, thank you for the birthday thoughts and for your messages as of late. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's take a quick look at National Rugby League, folks. There's a lot of stuff going on in National Rugby League. In the AMPO Women's State of Origin, on the 14th, the Maroons play the Blues women. And in the Telstra Premiership yesterday, May 1st, Cowboys 28-12 over the Bulldogs. Dolphins stormed the Storm 28-10. Boy, they stormed them beaches. The Raiders won. Oh man, my glasses are dirty. The Raiders won 28-12 over the Titans. That's embarrassing. Oh, I just got an email open up that I didn't want to block my screen. Raiders 28-12 over the Titans. The Warriors earlier today, 36-14 over the Eels. The Broncos lost at home to the Roosters 38-24. Later today at 9 p.m. Pacific time, visit the Rabbitohs. At 11:05 p.m., Sharks visit the West Tigers. And tomorrow at 1:15 a.m., the Panthers visit the Sea Eagles. So absolutely awesome. And that's a quick look at National Rugby League. In the AVP, as I mentioned, it is May 2nd. So the first major event, well, actually the AVP Austin Open passed April 17th through the 18th. I don't think they have anything at the moment. Upcoming, we have the AVP Huntington Beach Open May 15th to the 17th. And then we have the AVP South Florida Open May 23rd to the 24th. And then Belmar, New Jersey, May 30th through the 31st. So AVP is about to really get it going, baby. Taking a look at the LPGA at the Riviera Maya Open in Mayacoba. This is in Playa del Carmen, Quintana Roo, Mexico. It's 82 degrees locally. Ooh, neato. Nelly Corda, -9. Brianna Du, or Doe, or Duh. I know that's messed up. It is Du, D-O. Du, Brianna Du. Wishes were horses. But anyway, she's -9. Melanie Green is -8. Minami Katsu is in -7. Those are the leaders, and tied with 6 is Yu Liu and Carlota Shiganda. Ooh, not what you think. And taking a look at the men's leaderboards right now at the PGA Professional Championship. Oh no, that one passed. The Cadillac Championship, I apologize, part of the PGA Live Tour in Miami, Florida, April 30th through May 3rd. Cameron Young is -13. Coming in tied for second is Jordan Spieth and Nick Taylor at -8, 136. And also tied is Alex Smalley. So, woohoo! Mentioned the Mexican Rivieras. Also part of the PGA Tour of Champions, the Regents Tradition in Birmingham, Alabama, April 30th through May 3rd. Stewart Sink, -14 and 130. Yes, you know what I could have said. Charlie Wee, and there's another one, you know what I could have said. -12 and 132. And tied for third, you have Shongchai JD, Ritep Gusin, and Alex Sejka at -11 and 133. As we continue around the horn this early in the morning, the NTT IndyCar Series, the road course is coming up, the MIS, in 7 days, 7 hours, and 18 minutes. Also on May 24th will be the Indy 500, and on May 31st, Detroit. all on Fox available. Mission Foods, the Southern Nationals in South Georgia Motorsports Park in Adel, Georgia, May 1st through the 3rd. That one is going on. Formula One, Miami, 2 hours, 48 minutes for the sprint. Woohoo! We probably won't go over the standings. Why am I going to say that? I'm going to go over the standings in a little bit. No, I'm not. Just because I'm not. Oh, we already got a like this early in the morning. Thank you, Peter. So appreciate the love there on Facebook. For NASCAR, they have a Saturday Cup practice and qualifying set for 12:30 p.m. Eastern time. And then later tonight, you have the Texas Truck Series. Oh, I apologize. NASCAR Texas Truck Series results. And let's see. Let's take a look at the schedule for NASCAR. Talladega was last week. Tomorrow, the Worth 400 presented by LeQ Molly in Texas Motor Speedway. It is 267 laps or 400.5 miles. Woo! NHL. Yesterday's games on May 1st. Tampa Bay shut out Montreal 1-0 to tie the series at 3. Buffalo eliminated Boston 4-1, 4-2. And the Las Vegas Vikings also eliminated Utah 5-1. Later on today, Philadelphia Carson, that is round 2, game 1. And Montreal is on May 3rd, visiting Tampa Bay with the series tied 3-3, winner take all in round 1. And later on, 9 p.m. Eastern time, Minnesota visits Colorado for round 2, game 1, series tied 0-0. Wow, really? That was lame. Yesterday in basketball, the Pistons tied the series at 3, all 93-79 over the Magic. And in overtime, the Raptors edged the Cavaliers 112-110. Series is now tied at 3. Game 7 coming soon. And the Lakers eliminated the Rockets 98-78. That's an old-fashioned blowout, folks, in basketball scoring. You win by 20 going away. I don't care, but thank you. And later on today at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, Game 7, 76 versus the Celtics. And Sunday, May 3rd, Game 7, series tied at 3. Magic visit the number 1 Pistons. At 4:30 p.m. Pacific time, Game 7. There's going to be a lot going on Sunday, folks. Siri, mind your own business. I wasn't talking to you. Raptors visit the Cavaliers. Woohoo! And finally, as we go, we traditionally, every week of baseball, last night, May 1st, there was a lot of baseball going on. Chicago, 65 over Arizona. Texas, 5-4 over Detroit. Sorry, Tony. Pittsburgh continues their winning ways. They're now 17-16, 9-1 over the Commies. The Cheaters, 6-1 over the Nationals. Yankees edged Baltimore 7-2. They did not edge. I couldn't think of anything else. Boston 3-1 over the A-holes. Tampa Bay shut out the 81s 3-0. Philadelphia edged Miami 6-5. Toronto 7-3 over the Gemelitos. The Cardinals 7-2 over the Dodgers. Atlanta by 2 over Colorado because Atlanta scored 8. Do the math. The Mets took it to the Los Angeles Angels of Chavez Ravine 4-3. Cleveland 8-5 over the Athletics. The Black Sox 8-2 over the lowly Padres. America's AAA team took it to the Seahawks 7-6. And in the standings, and for that we will go to the picture. In the American League East, New York Yankees are ahead of the Rays 1.5. Toronto is 6 back, tied with the Orioles, and the Red Sox are 8 back, and that's the East. In the American League Central, you have the Cleveland Guardians at 17-16. The Tigres are -1. The Black Sox 1.5. Wow, that's crazy. The Gemelitos 3 back, and America's AAA team is 3.5 back. In the American League West, the Athletics 17-15. Texas Rangers are 1 back. The Seahawks are 1.5. The Angels are 5.5, tied with the A-holes for 4th or last place. In the National League East, the best team in baseball, the Atlanta Braves, 23-10, 697 winning percentage. They're starting to run away with it early on May 2nd. I know it is early, but they are the only division that has a 7.5 game lead. Everyone else is like 1 or 2 games. That's it. We play today, we win today. And that's it. Mariano Duncan, 1996, New York Yankees. We play today, we win today. That's it. Miami 7.5 back. The Nationals 8. The Phillies 9.5. The Fanatics are 9.5. And the Metropolitanos are 11.5 back, safely ensconced in last place. Winners of 1 in a row and 4 of 6 in the last 10 games. In the National League Central, you have the Cubs and the Commies tied at 20-12. The Cardinals are 1 back. The Cheaters are 2.5, and the Pirates are 3.5 back. Every team in the National League Central has a winning percentage. That is impressive. It's not going to last, but I like it. In the National League West, you have because of wins, the Dodgers are in first place at a higher winning percentage, but because of the way the games are played, the Padres are only half a game back. Then you have the Diamondbacks 3.5, the Rockies 6.5, and the Giants 7 back. And that's a quick look at the sports around the horn. Did it in 18 minutes this time. Usually I can get it done in about 15 minutes, but it's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, the best quarterback chosen went to the Raiders, Fernando Mendoza, round 1 overall. Carson Beck, the 65th overall in round 3, was taken by the Arizona Cardinals. I agree with Sports Weekly. This is the best quarterbacks and where they were chosen. Drew Allar, Pittsburgh Steelers, round 3, 76th overall. He's 6'5", 228 pounds. Yeah, big arm team player. Good pick by the Steelers. The 4th best quarterback overall, Cleveland Browns, round 6, the 182nd overall. Now, he's not that fast, but he is big, 6 feet, 6 inches, 227 pounds. And yeah, he's a bit bigger, but not that fast. 4th best quarterback chosen, Cade Klubnik of the New York Jets, round 4, 110th overall. The Clemson product also had a disappointing 2025 campaign. After it once appeared he might have first-round potential, but he only threw 36 touchdowns in 2024, but he did more damage with his legs, where the 6'2", 207 pounds can run with the best of them. But it is what it is. His 2025 campaign was not the best. The Rams, Ty Simpson, he was chosen 13th overall in round 1. So, hey, this was a good quarterback, but he was the 6th best overall. But that's who the Rams wanted. So, these are my opinions. I agree with Sports Weekly. Garrett Nussmeier, Kansas City Chiefs, round 7, 249th overall. So, look, the reality is this kid is going to be a backup. It's kind of like when Tommy Maddox, I think it was chosen by the Raiders. Come on, not the Raiders, the Broncos, when you had someone by the name of Elway. Wasn't going to happen, baby. You had, sometimes you pick a great backup quarterback. It is what it is. Cole Payton, Philadelphia Eagles, in the 5th round, 178th overall, is the 8th best quarterback. Look, he's only 6'3", 232 pounds, but he posted a 4.56. Wow, at the combine. So, yeah, that's not bad. The number 9 best quarterback, Baron Morton, New England Patriots, round 7, 234th. Yeah, hey, He was frequently hurt in his career, but he's damn accurate. Conference leading 66% completion rate. So he did have to deal with a broken fibula last season, but he guided the Red Raiders to their first Big 12 title anyway. So you never know. Could be a reserve quarterback one day. And the 10th best quarterback, Athan Kaliamaknis. Oh, sorry. Kaliamakmanis. I apologize. Washington Commanders, round 7, 223rd overall. He's 6'2", 206-pounder. And, yeah, 10th best overall. So there you have it, folks. A quick look at the NFL draft. As you know, going over the draft itself, the Raiders, as I mentioned earlier, took Fernando Mendoza of Indiana. He's only 6'5", 236 pounds. The kid, I mean, he bleeds confidence and really, really good pick. Best player around. The New York Jets won second with David Bailey. I was at Applebee's watching this, and when I called him, I said, hey, they're going to go with the defensive guy. Everyone looked at me like, oh, my God, you were right. I soaked it in for about a half a second, and I looked at where I was, and I considered the sources. I read a lot, which I did. I do. I don't do that drafting stuff because it's just not the point. It's like, okay, well, this team's going to go for this and this. Yeah, it's okay. You go play your simulations. I'm going to stay with City Skylines. I like it. Arizona Cardinals took running back Jeremiah Love out of Notre Dame, and that was actually a damn good pick. He's the first one to go top 5 since Saquon Barkley. But speaking of top 5, we're going to go to top 2. Look at that. What is he doing this early in the morning? You got a haircut.
Got them all cut.
Morning.
Good morning, scorekeeper. How are you this wonderful, glorious day today?
I'm awake, but I'm going to be an a-hole to you, big dog. My coffee's waiting for me. I'll be right back.
Oh,
you have the con.
As we all see him get up and creak his way to his coffee, which I thought he gave up. We will talk about that momentarily. And when he comes back, we will be talking about the 3 games that were on tap last night in the NBA. As scorekeeper said, it was an old-fashioned blowout, but there was also the other 2 games which actually were very exciting. So we will talk about that as soon as he gets his. I don't know what he's looking for. He's probably looking for sugar or cream. What's he trying to look for? So, were you looking for cream or were you looking for sugar?
I was looking for the stir because I still like to mix it.
Mix what? Black coffee?
Mind your own business, big dog. Yeah. There might be something else in there other than cream and sugar, so we'll see.
Oh, brandy or cognac? Or just straight out whiskey.
Oh no! Oh, Irish whiskey.
Yes.
Just 2 dabs, just 2 little ding ding. I don't drink, big dog. Oh, well, as evidenced by the 2 drops. Yeah, I do.
Thought you weren't drinking coffee anymore.
I needed to get through Sports Talk with the guys because I'm getting up early again. I am old, big dog. I get up at 7 o'clock every day now. Let me tell you something. Being a part of the land of the living is something that I don't care to be a part of anymore. Having to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning? No, homie don't want to do that anymore. And I don't do that. Right.
And you shouldn't have to, unless of course you want to.
No. Thank you, but no. Let me tell you, that's one of the first things that I got accustomed to is waking up at 7 in the morning. my alarm goes off, and I'm like, why do I have an alarm? But I wake up at 7 every day now, and
Except Saturdays.
except on Saturdays. So that's why I'm laboring a little bit. But last week it was funny, dude. I was having a hard time until I had that cup of coffee. I really was.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
last week, yes. Yeah, you definitely perked up after the coffee. That was evident.
Funny.
That was evident. Yep.
Don't get me wrong. I was happy to be here. It's just, yeah, I was laboring. So, the elixir of the gods. Yes, Big Dog. Sorry.
So while you're drinking your coffee, you were talking about the NBA just a little bit ago. As you said, Lakers beat the Rockets, closed them out. When we last talked, they were up 3-0, and then they proceeded to lose 2 more games. So they went back to Houston for Game 6, up 3-2, and they pretty much took care of them after about maybe, I'd say, 6 or 7 minutes into the first quarter. Yes, sir.
Did they old-fashioned murderize them?
After about 7 minutes into the first quarter, yes. The first 5 minutes or so were back and forth. In fact, Houston was up by 5 or 6 points, but then the Lakers took over, and then it was just it was laughable then. But the more interesting games, now we have it tough because the Lakers now move on and face the world champion Oklahoma City Thunder, who beat their team 4-0. We are the heavy underdogs in this one. Luka is not expected back anytime soon. They're thinking maybe game 3. Luka, the latest update was Luka is now on the court shooting, moving a little bit, but he is not doing 1-on-1s or 3-on-3s yet.
Ooh, yeah.
So we're looking for at least another week or so. So maybe game 3. Although he is listed, according to ESPN, he is listed as a game time decision. So I figure game 2, game 3, he'll be back. The other game, the Pistons and the Magic, the Pistons won 93-79, but that one was interesting because at halftime, the Magic were up 36 points and proceeded to blow the entire lead and end up losing by 14.
Well, wait. 36 and 4. Dude, that's 50 points.
Yeah. I believe they scored 8 points in the third quarter to Pistons, I believe, scored 36 to 8 or something like that. Yeah. And fourth quarter was just as bad. And now of course the interesting one was Cleveland and the Raptors. They were going back and forth the whole game, ended up going into overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And with about 2 seconds left, the Raptors shot they were down by 1. He shoved up a miracle, just 3-point shot, just threw it to try and get it, and he hit a Tommy Heinsohn shot. Hit the back of the rim, went straight up about 12 feet, and went right down the basket.
Oh.
And they ended up winning by 2. So that one's the one that's going to game 7 along with the Pistons and the Magic. And of course, the truly hated ones will play today in game 7 against the 76ers. So I am, of course, am hoping for a loss by the green people.
Say it ain't so, Big Dog.
I made Jason laugh because we were texting back and forth, and he's like, man, they're going to game 7. I can't believe. He goes, what if Jason Williams strains his injury, in game 7? My answer was, well, that's what he gets for playing for the Celtics.
Wow.
That's what Jason said. Wow. With the laughing emoji also.
Mm.
So the NBA playoffs have been very, very interesting. Of course, congratulations to my Mighty Ducks, my Anaheim Ducks. They went ahead and took out the Edmonton Oilers in Game 6. So they have moved on and will face the Golden Knights, who eliminated their opponent yesterday. The Kings did not fare so well.
That's okay. It's okay. So USA Today Sports Weekly has an article this morning talking about can the Lakers take on the Thunder, and they're immediately, as everything you said, they parroted what you said, Big Dog.
Yep.
And they said that, I keep saying they said. Oh, sorry. Hold on a minute.
That's okay. Any so-called expert can say whatever the hell they want because ESPN polled 17 different, supposed sports experts. 16 of them picked the Houston Rockets to win it in the various amount of games, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Only one expert picked the Lakers in 7 games. We ended up winning in 6. So you know what? Keep us flying under the radar. That's fine. We can surprise. The thing that they are harping on is the fact that in the 3 games that the Lakers played the Oklahoma City Thunder this year, they lost all 3 games, and by an average of 29.2 points a game, they lost by. So that is the biggest disparity in NBA history or in the last 30 years or however long they want to say. So just keep pouring the dirt on us, no problem.
Hey, how's Austin Reeves doing? I think
He is back.
came back. Like a game or 2 ago.
He came back 2 games ago. Played okay. When he first came back, played. You could tell he was significantly better last night. He didn't score as much, but his moves were there. So he's one of those guys that does those crazy moves, and are just always the ball is just fingertips away from being blocked, but he still gets it by. So he's doing a lot better. Hopefully, he'll be even better on Tuesday because that's when the Lakers take on the Thunder in Oklahoma City is on Tuesday.
And they swept, did they not?
Oklahoma City swept the Lakers, yes. Oklahoma City in the playoffs, yes. 4 games to none, yes.
Yeah, they've been off for what, like 6 days or 7 now?
Yeah, I'm hoping that'll be to our advantage.
Right, it works both ways. It does.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a team rested, there's a big monster team, and then they flake or they just do not do it. But I believe Jalen Williams? He might be coming back from a hamstring.
Oh yes, he was injured. I think in game 2, and I think he missed games 3 and 4. So he's probably coming back soon. Let's see if
but he hasn't played since April 26th. I don't think he is still set. He could return in the series. That's going to put OKC in a very, very good spot.
Jason Williams is a game time decision on May the 4th, which would be Tuesday. So, and his injury is hamstring.
That'd be Monday. Tuesday is the Battle of Puebla. Cinco de Mayo, baby.
Oh, then that means he is going to be back then.
Yeah.
Because they have him listed as game time decision, estimated return May 5th. Oh, now it's May 5th. So they did. Wow. No. I'm sorry.
Stop saying sorry.
Jason Williams, game time decision, hamstring, estimated return May 4th. So by that thinking, he should be back on game 1.
The NBA is still playing Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, right?
They're actually playing pretty much. No, so they're playing. Okay, so starting yesterday, they play today, yesterday, today, tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Let me make sure. Sunday. There's games on Sunday. There's games on Monday. Of course, there's games on Tuesday, Wednesday,
Well, of course, because
Thursday.
there's so many teams playing.
Yep. So they're pretty much playing every day somewhere. So, how are your Yankees doing?
I didn't do what I normally do with Major League Baseball. They're the second best team in baseball right now.
Ah,
They're in
not
first
bad.
place. Nope,
Not bad.
the Atlanta Bravos are the best team in baseball.
Not bad because they were getting their asses kicked there for a good week and a half or so.
They had a low
But of
point.
course, when we were talking about it, I answered for you saying it's not September yet. So,
Oh, I actually got the tinglies over here, Big Dog. Thank you. It was one of the better responses I've ever had. I've told the story. Big Dog caught me unawares. Oh, look, there's Husker right there. And there's Canela. So I know that they're just waiting to be fed this morning. Oh, then there's Ash. So all three of them are here, and they're just like, hurry up and feed me. So I'm going to be driving up to Palmdale again today, Big Dog, around 4:30, 5 o'clock.
oh yeah,
I will be, I'm
going to go see
I'll be
Solomon.
gone for 4 hours. No, he actually was over on Thursday night. So
Oh, how's he doing?
he was all right, man. He was actually in a decent mood. I scared the crap out of him. He showed up, and I said, man, your taxes are done, buddy. He's like, and I gave him the numbers because I asked him, so how much do you think you're going to owe? And well, for legal reasons, I'm not going to tell you what he told me. And I was like, no, you owe this. And the look on his face was, don't ask, look, just let's move on. And we got him done. And it was like 4 years worth. So what is really easy, folks, as Big Dog knows, he has actually seen me do that. If people are behind and they have to do stuff, it's the most difficult one is the first one because you got to do all the typing and get that. Otherwise, Solomon is an Uber Lyft driver. There's like 4 entries, dude. That's it. There's 4 entries. So once you do the first return, then you copy it. Then you open up the next year and it brings all the information forward. I just put the brand new numbers. So yes, got 4 returns done in about 20 minutes. It was neat. I was very happy with myself yesterday.
Good.
So, and I think he is much more relieved because he needed to get some stuff done. But we'll leave it at that. He was well behaved. The office manager met him for the first time and had good things to say about him. And I'm like, ay, poor girl. You got him on one of his better days. But no, it actually was good. Then we went to King Taco after. Dude.
So you have your burrito there with you? Or?
No, this was Thursday night. I did not have my burrito with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's all good. Big Dog, May 23rd, Saturday, jerseys at the 66ers. Let me know. And if anyone out there, Saturday, and if anyone is interested, I will be going to that game at 66ers and San Bernardino. Let me know if you're going to make it. It'd be kind of cool to meet up.
It looks like I'm free.
All right. Ask
I was just wondering. I was just wondering if Ontario Comic Con was happening that week, but it happens a week before.
Oh,
Comic Con Revolution.
Oh, cool.
It's in its ninth. It's in its 9th year.
Yeah. I went to the one in January in Ontario, and it was all right. I forget which one it was called. Not this year, of course, but I've gone in the past. And I also went to a truck show. I took my daughter late last year, and people were like, "Oh, so owner operator or driver?" Soon to be. That's what I was telling everyone. Soon to be. I had a dream. Yes, I did as well. But when I would retire, I would possibly in the off season become not an owner operator, but a long distance driver. I had envisioned the significant other and I just traveling that way. And unfortunately, it's not going to come to pass. But I did envision that. Her envision was get a motorbike and travel. I'm like, well, I'm not going to happen either. So she wanted a motorbike. So I kind of failed in that. Actually, I failed in a lot of things. So
Do you mean a motorcycle or like an
yeah,
electric bike?
no, a
Oh,
motorbike. Yeah, a
who the
motorcycle.
hell? How old are you really? Are you like 105?
Dude, I
No
speak.
one calls it a motorbike. It's a
They do in
motorcycle.
Europe. They do in Europe.
You're not in Europe.
It doesn't matter. I speak the language of the
Oh,
world.
please.
Yes. Kentucky Derby, big dog, is today.
Our finest moment ever.
God bless America. Yes. We got the top two in 2009.
Yep.
Okay, let's look.
But were we smart enough to put money on it? Hell no.
No. We got 1 and 2 for the 2009. It was something of the Nile.
Yeah, and I believe it was a long shot, wasn't it?
Oh God, yes. When the guy asked us who do we have, and we went with the 1 and 2, he was like, yeah, he hung up. And it turns out that we were right.
And then he came back next week and apologized.
Oh, Pioneer of the Nile. Okay. The results were Mine That Bird and Pioneer of the Nile, because who do you guys have? We're like, well, we looked like Mine That Bird is number 1 and Pioneer of the Nile is number 2.
And if I remember correctly, it was because the favorite got scratched that morning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was some reason why he called in, and I think that was the reason why. I think that the favorite had a leg problem or something or other.
Dude,
so they
you are
scratched
better than I am when it comes to, all I know is that we picked 1 and 2. Big Dog and I picked 1 and 2. F Kentucky Derby people. We got it.
And it was so funny because I was telling, this is when we were just radio, no video. And I'm over here going crazy on my computer trying to look everything up, and I'm signaling to Roger, I'm going, talk longer.
And
give me time.
Sadly, it worked. Oh my goodness. That was one of our fighter moments. It really was.
Kentucky Derby. Yes, it was.
Shown up, baby. 2009 put us on the record. And we will forever have that. We can say with a straight face, folks, we did. We chose 1 and 2. So to all of you equestrian people, toma.
17 years
ago.
None
of you have ever guessed 1 and 2. We guessed. Good morning, engineer. Oh, my, work that numbers out. Yeah, smackers. I don't know where the hell that came from. Give me my smackers. I don't know. I was watching a mafioso movie. What do I know? Good morning, folks. It's 6:44 a.m. Sports Talk with the guys. Home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. Big Dog, other than that, how have you been, young man?
I'm doing fine.
We all hide the crosses that we bear, folks. We all do. And yet we still show up. When that damn bell rings, we are ready to go.
Yep. When that little green light goes on.
Damn, we've been dead to the world. And when we hear Log Talk Radio, that was the old line. And when that light goes on, we go. And yes, Jay, good morning. We have his comments in the lower portion of the screen right there, which is
what's up, engineer?
So, folks, right now for the go. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. But
are you?
Go ahead.
I was just saying, are you familiar with Formula One drivers or not that much?
Oh yeah, I know what they are.
So evidently, former Paralympic gold medalist and F1 driver Alex Zandari died at 59.
Really?
Yes, he's a 4-time Paralympic gold medalist and former Formula One driver.
Yeah.
He was born in Bologna. Is it Bologna? Bologna? How do you
I
pronounce
think it
that?
is Bologna, yes.
Okay,
Spain, right?
Bologna. Yeah. Well, I just said Bologna, but I'm assuming Spain. Yes. It says he competed in Formula One for 5 seasons and achieved his best finish of sixth in 1993 at the Brazilian Grand Prix before a major crash in 2001 resulted in both of his legs being amputated.
Danica.
Zendar recovered from life-changing operation to become a Paralympic champion, first competing in the London Games in 2012, claiming 2 gold medals in the paracycling category
Oh, I do remember him.
before 2 more followed in Rio de Janeiro 4 years later.
I
Didn't
remember
say
I remember commenting about that in one of my programs, Big Dog, because this was in the early 2010s when this happened.
yes, yes.
And I remember making a comment that if there's ever a life-changing event, this has got to be it. And I remember wistfully saying, I wish him well. And I was not one of my smarter moments. And to have long legs when you're driving, you know what that means. And I
Yeah.
said something really stupid. I said, I hope he has long legs. And I'm like, oh, God, no. I can't believe I said that to the Paralympian. And what a career turning it around. Oh, anyway,
Yep.
I choked when you said sixth because he only did it for like 5, 6 years racing, and he scored
Yes.
six. Danica Patrick. Hey,
Doesn't say what it does not say what he died of though. Just said it was confirmed that he had died.
someone in my universe had commented this week that there were a lot of sports athletes or football players that were dying. And I had a retort, but I had to measure my stupidity before the person got butt hurt. So I decided not to comment. But they die all the time. What was happening is you had one player, former player who was in his late 20s that passed away. Otherwise,
Mm.
everyone else that had passed away, they were in their still early 40s and or 50s. Football players, they do seem to die younger. They really do.
Yep.
It's
It's all those steroids and drugs.
we are extrapolating from the internet, folks. I'm not gonna argue with the big dog though. I will acquiesce to his comment. But I had to put the legal disclaimer out there that we're getting it from the internet. And from time to time, the inside source. Hey, what up, dude? Can't reveal the inside source after all. Damn, that was so funny. My God, big dog. That's what we have done in 18 years. Oh
Yeah.
my God. And it was frustrating seeing our comments parroted on ESPN. Oh
Yes.
my God. They were well thought out, coherent, like Fred Gwynn and my cousin Vinny. That was a lucid, well thought out. Rejected.
And the funny thing was, of course, the biggest one being that ESPN, whoever it was that was listening to us, that was from ESPN. The Barry Bonds West Coast contract.
Oh my
You know,
God, baby.
they picked that up. Of course, we did it on a Saturday, and I think either Monday or Tuesday they were reporting it. My whole thing was, hey, it's a simple phone call. You pick up and you call his agent. Say, hey, is this, we're hearing rumors. Is this true? And they didn't even do that. And this is when ESPN had the really good reporters back then. Now they only have like maybe two, you know.
Oh my God, we died laughing for weeks. We're like,
Yep.
they're listening to us. We know
And
it.
they reported it for about 2-3 days, and then slowly it just kind
Let
of
it
faded
go.
away. Yeah.
Because they realized someone said it on air, and the editors are like, huh? What? Did you guys
Yeah.
verify
So
this?
yes. Yeah, someone higher up finally listening. Going, what the hell are they talking about?
West Coast contract. I mean, the logic of it, but the fallacy of it at the same time. But I did make the argument. I said, look at, and
Yeah.
the Yankees were playing a
Yeah.
lot of games on the West Coast over the next 30 days or so. It was one of those quirks that the logic was there when I said, the Yankees are looking to sign Barry Bonds to a West Coast contract. And you were like, huh? Like, well, in the next month, while he's in court, he's going to be playing all these games. And Big Dog's like, where's up?
Inside
We
source.
already had our internal language of
Yep.
the inside source, because he asked me one time, were you getting that shit from? I was like, well, I don't know. I really just looked down because I couldn't make eye contact with a Big Dog, and Big Dog coined the phrase, the inside source. Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, we've been doing this for 18 years. We have made news regularly. It's funny. Oh my God. And then Cliff made news twice. One of them was when he interviewed a cousin to Tom Cruise, or a family member that was married somehow, some way, and he asked the question, "How does
Yeah, I
it
think it was
go?"
I think it was a distant cousin. Yeah.
And he asked him, "What, when you guys get together with the?" I will not even mention that belief system on air. I don't care about Hamas. I don't care about any, New Dawn. So that's a Die Hard reference. Asian Dawn. I don't care about any of those terrorist organizations, but I will not mention the one that's out of here in Hollywood. Those are some scary mother efforts.
They made the actually did you well, of course you always watch the news.
Oh,
They
I don't
made
know, Big Dog, but thank you.
they made the news this week as their downtown, or not downtown, but their Hollywood offices, we'll call it.
Can you tell I'm getting nervous?
They have now removed the handles on the doors on the outside, because evidently there's a TikTok thing going on, that what you do is you pull the door open and you run inside as fast as you can and you video whatever you can
Yeah.
before they kick you out. So evidently that was happening very frequently, and they were saying it was happening, I guess, 3, 4, 5 times a day. So they decided to remove the handles off the doors, so now you can't pull open the door. Now they have to actually open the door for you.
Ooh, that goes against the open nature of what they have. But fair enough. I I wouldn't like it, but if someone tried to open the door of our headquarters here, good luck. You're going to run into another wall. There's not enough room to run. And Big Dog, I have now emptied 10 totes. You guys have seen them.
Yeah, the black and
totes
yellow
with
ones.
the yellow, yeah.
Mhm.
I've emptied 10 black totes from this office.
Wow.
Folks, this office is no longer Roger's little playpen. I think you can even tell, dude. It's just getting just emptier and emptier. And I'm
Well, it is the NDB Media World Headquarters. Remember that.
/Jedi. Yeah. I reconfigured the business. I made the announcement because I had to, because of the legal requirements. I said that Jedi.tax is the parent company now. It used to be the other way around. Jedi.tax is the parent company, and NDB Media is the advertising arm of Jedi.tax.
See, and okay, so I can amend what I just said. So you are in NDB Media World Headquarters, a subsidiary of Jedi.tax.
The inside source is really, really, really enjoying that one, Big Dog. That is correct. As a matter of fact, dude, there are so many things going on right now. I'm to say it. I have like 10 things I have to accomplish in the next 6 months. I'm trying to get them done now. And it's like, all right, I will get to them in time. We are switching our whole thing. We are incorporating on or about July 1st. So we're changing our entire structure. And I'm really excited about it. We just activated a new CRM, and when everyone logs in now, it's cool. It's like I feel like I'm back at work. You log into your own home screen. It's really cool. It's like it sure as hell costs a lot, but that's neither here nor there. It just, corporate structure costs a lot. So I'm really excited about it. Our CRM, I think, is going to be able to really help us out. And a CRM is customer records management, folks. That's all it is. And I now email everyone and say, hey, I got this new thing. Go play with it. And let me know if you had fun playing with it.
On a tangent, since we go back
God,
to tangents all
everything's
the
a
time.
tangent. Thank you for saving me, big dog.
What do you think about the Chicago White Sox player, Munetaka Murakami? He hits his major league leading 13th home run as a rookie.
And I believe he has no doubles, no triples. They're either home
Really?
runs or singles. Yes, he is.
Wow.
Really, it's not feast or famine.
So it's one or the other.
Yeah. Jay, that's very kind of you, dude. Yeah, it is. It's really crazy. Big dog, I passed the 500 mark. As of now, I've passed 500 filed this year alone.
Cool.
And I still have 20 some appointments in May. It's crazy. So I've been
those are all your extensions?
No.
Pretty much.
Oh, the ones in May and June. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I have like 3 new ones today, and one that
Cool.
I was like, oh God, I didn't get that one done. That one's gonna suck. I have one of those. So I have one of those appointments today. It's like, shit. But beyond that, it's absolutely crazy. I drove everyone to drink because I changed the color schemes on everything. And
that must have driven your assistant crazy doing that.
Oh, that wasn't the word I'll use, but yes. Because on our calendar, we use Acuity. The different color of appointment represents a certain, and there's 5 primary appointment colors. Purple is returning in office. Blue is returning video or FaceTime, and we're kind of getting away from that, from calling it FaceTime. And then you have green, which is new video or FaceTime. And then you have red, which is new in office. And the other color is yellow. Those are generally phone appointments. Has nothing to do with cowardice, but there's some equation of using just the phone, but that's neither here nor there. So it's yellow. And then everything that is out of the ordinary is pink. Ew. I get, the pink and the purple are not dissimilar. Ooh, I worked that word in today. Woo-hoo. Yes. Go ahead.
No, I was just thinking if you would, I guess maybe do that same color coding system to your clients themselves, and it would be internal. And the ones that you flagged as red were the ones that you just hate doing. They're just always a problem, but you'll do their taxes anyways, and those people get flagged as a red person. Someone that you enjoy seeing every year, whatever your favorite color is, you would have that as your favorite people, and then it kind of a scalable color scheme as to from who you love best to, oh shit, they're coming today, god damn it.
I really only have one like that, and I lost that client. They moved and guys, look at this. I had the worst client in the world. Shows up early, always prepared, pays extra. Like, what's wrong with that? You think you have no idea what annoying is? You should have sat in for a 10-minute appointment becomes 3 hours with this guy because he has to repeat every damn word. He's into every conspiracy theory of the world. I actually almost identified him because something happened. No, something happened in his city. Okay, I should shut up. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, something
Yeah, just
happened.
move on, move
Yeah,
on.
and yes. So I just lost a client when he went over to Texas. I was like, and he was a little creepy too, because when my assistant was here, he kind of like became a hanger on too. He
Ah,
was like, yeah, he spent more time over on the other desk with her trying to pay his bill than he did in the appointment. Yeah, he was a little creepy. And I begged her to be here because he behaves a little more when people are around. But then the
ah.
creepy aspect came in. So I did not care to, let that, that one left and I was happy. But it's funny how I begin. Always early, always prepared. But oh my goodness. Oh, it's just one of those things. But Jay says, interesting. Jay, you are generally color blue. You're blue because you're a video appointment. And these are some of the colors. Green is new video. Purple is returning. And as I mentioned, the other colors. So we have 6 colors that we use. And because we're visual, you have to see what's happening. And
That's a very light purple.
yeah, it is.
You
Because
should
the
go. You
darker,
should go
no,
to. You should go to royal purple. The color of the Lakers. The
big dog,
'80s Lakers. The color of the '80s Lakers.
but you can't read what's on there because I use salmon as red, and you're like, well, that's not pussy. No one can read red, and if you photocopy red, that's why they use red for scripts in Hollywood because it's the ability to see it is very difficult. So we use salmon for red right here. So it's a little odd on the coloring, but it's the way it is. We are of all colors. And
So did you use salmon for Solomon?
no, his was purple. His were purple. As a matter of uh, let's see. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. Yeah, where was yesterday's? I don't know where they. Oh, I moved them to the desk and I had to scan them in. So, like, these are all my phone appointments from yesterday. They're all yellow, and it's kind of cool. So, yes, we still use paper in this office, but we are getting away from doing it. We are the drawers back there. There's two drawer cabinets, and we are scanning the documents to get rid of them. So the client folders are only going to have the outside of the folder and their worksheet. That's it. We're not going to keep copies of the returns anymore. So there's a lot of stuff going on. We're going to have an AI answering our main line very soon. That is crazy, big dog. Yes.
No.
But the AI speaks English, Spanish. Oh, God, I was going to use a derisive. Um, it speaks every language. And
Does it speak
because
Spanglish?
yes, it does. It speaks Spanglish, and I'm looking forward to it. That's going to happen in the next few weeks. So we are transferring over to a main business line, and I'm really excited about it. And since I have an office in New York, in Texas, and Arizona, and here, dude, Jason, thank you. I've been a bit busy. And wow. Thank you, Jay. Someone asked, I said, you've been talking about your Hermosillo office for a while. I said, yeah, because of the what I call, mordidas. It's because of the climate. In Mexico, we will not have an open office. It will be all digital. But due to the way you have to conduct business in Mexico, you still have to have an address. So it's been a pain in the ass. It's been a pain in the ass opening up that office. but we will be international. This is the embarrassing one. I've been talking about having an international office for over 2 years now, and we have not been able to get it to go. So the biggest thing that happened was our computers went Windows 10 non-compliant. So, son of a... So now I got to send three computers to the Hermosillo location. That one has been a time suck and a money pit, but in for a penny, in for a pound. So yes, those are just some of the things I'm working on, folks. Jason, wow and wow, yes. I'm becoming a little international mogul now, which is kind of cool. As a matter of fact, now I'm going to be doing all the internal training. Oh my God, I'm really excited about that. I was thinking of starting in June, but now I put it back to middle to late July. Yeah.
Do you have?
I'm busy.
Do you have dual citizenship?
If I choose to activate it, I haven't done so.
Okay.
So no, the answer is no, I do not, because I am loyal to my patria.
Well, no, I was just thinking, because I know Mexico has the rule that you have to buy property there, you have to be a citizen.
I can buy property due to my parents, but
Yeah.
due to being married to Margarita, I could have gotten it like that. But my daughters can purchase property due to Margarita. They cannot due to me. So, yeah, that's another thorny thing that I don't want to discuss right now.
Yeah, one of my daughters is looking into that. She's using, because since Eva was born over there, so
it's
she's applying for dual.
Once she passed, but it's not a no.
Yeah, and that's what she has. She has all the paperwork.
Yeah,
so she's in the process of.
And I am thinking of hiring an attorney to actually marry us in Mexico. I know that's selfish.
Where's Mr. Heffenweisen, whatever his name is?
Heffelnickel?
Yes.
He's over at Arby's right now.
Oh. He's not at
that might have been
offices?
Pretty damn insensitive right now, if anything. He's at Arby's.
I'm surprised he's not at his office, of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Well, the satellite location is just on the other side, right over here. Oh, my goodness. But anyway, folks, I know I'm way off track, and I apologize. We've been doing very well this morning. So we actually have several likes. Thank you, Jay, and thank you, Peter. Appreciate it. Folks, it is 7:09 a.m. We are entering our second hour here on Sports Talk with the Guys, home of the Monday Morning Quarterbacks on Saturday. He's the big dog. I'm the scorekeeper. A lot of stuff going on, NHL playoffs, NBA playoffs, as well as the Kentucky Derby today. And we just had the NFL draft. I think we'll be going back to it from time to time, but an interesting draft. Go ahead, big dog.
It's NFL related. Now, whether it's true or not, I don't know, but I'm going to put it out there anyways. But I will put it with the disclaimer as this is coming from Facebook.
Big dog, I ask you to cease for a moment.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, all hands, battle stations. Morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome
to
Flags. NDB Media. And of course, for those who don't know this person, he of course is a former NFL prognosticating champion. But we love him. We know him as there's no one here, so I'm going to do this a long time. And it's going to be loud. We know him as the Philly. Special.
Damn.
Let's go.
Now, as I told you before, it's of course to pump him up, but it also for me to make sure my lungs are still doing good. Because if I can hold that note for that long, I know I'm getting enough air in there.
That's true. Well, unfortunately, I got a very short time today because I gotta leave in about 25 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you for being able to make it.
But
though.
thank you for wearing Anaheim Ducks orange. Thank you for that.
As long as you don't say it's Cleveland Brown orange, we're all right.
No baby shit orange. No.
Right.
Would
a little
you
darker.
tell us about Philadelphia, how they're doing, Tony?
They advance to the second round. Tonight, they play the second best team in hockey, the Carolina Hurricanes. So that'll be a really tough series. Let's see. Carolina had 113 points compared to the Flyers, who had 98. So they're a bit of an underdog. So it's going to be very tough, but we'll see what happens. 76ers are going against the hated ones.
You guys better do your damn job. You have one job.
I didn't think
one
the Sixers
job.
would win more than one game. I'm shocked being down 3-1, fought their way back. So game 7 tonight as well. So it's a big night for Philly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, the Ducks are going to have a competitive series because they're playing the Golden Knights.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You mean the Vikings?
It should be fun.
The Vikings.
I know when you said that, I'm like, the who?
He says, the Vikings, don't you mean the Golden Knights? I looked at the comment, I said, whatever. Go ahead. I don't care. Like, I'm too
They said they're
old.
good for that. They don't have to travel that far. I mean, they're only going to be on the plane for like an hour whenever they have to go to Vegas.
That is funny, yes. In the NHL playoffs, just very quick to catch up, and Big Dog, I apologize. We'll get back to your point in a moment.
No, that's fine.
In round 1, Colorado just took it to the Kings, 4-0.
Big time.
Minnesota, 4-2 over Dallas. The Vegas Golden Knights. I see VGK, dude. That's Vikings to me, but whatever. Vegas Golden Knights, 4-2 over Utah. Anaheim, 4-2 over Edmonton, as Big Dog so eloquently stated earlier. Now we're in round 2, Colorado, Minnesota, Vegas Golden Knights versus Anaheim. In the East, you had Buffalo eliminating the Bruins 4-2. Right now, 3-3, baby. And Carolina, again, took it to Ottawa. And Philadelphia, 4-2 over Pittsburgh. So now they're playing Carolina. They swatted Ottawa. So,
yeah,
good. You're right, Tony. It should be entertaining. Wow. So, you said the second best team in the league.
Yep.
Who's the first?
Colorado.
I thought you were going to say Philadelphia.
Yeah, right. No. No. We're nowhere near. We're just playing with heart and grit. That's it.
Hey,
Same
better
here.
be lucky than good, buddy. Gentlemen, I wish to back up a moment because this did happen in my job several years ago. A supervisor and I were dying laughing because we joked about something. And we said, dude, you've got one job. Okay. And then something happened that blew up that we were witness to. And we're like, holy crap, this really was. You had one job. You had one mother job. And we still blew it. And he and I were just like, holy crap, this is real. You had one job. And you blew it. Oh, have you guys ever had that before? Like, it's like, son, one job, dude. It looks like Tony has, based on how he's laughing, or he's laughing at me. I don't know which. So.
I'm always laughing at you.
How'd your yard sale go?
Well, my mom sold a lot more than I did, so I'll put it that way. I sold 23 movies, so 23 DVDs.
Okay.
That's not bad, but I only charged $1 a piece, so it's a whopping $23 for the weekend. When my mom made like $3.40 or something.
Sorry.
I know.
Well, at least you had
all her casino gifts that were brand new. So yeah.
See, well, at least you have peanut money now.
You're right. That's
you
true.
You can buy a jar of peanuts now.
Now, the important
thing is,
what sort of peanuts? Are they cashews? Are they peanuts? Are they Nittle Brittle? I mean, what?
No. See, he made enough to buy peanut money. The mom made enough to buy cashew money. So,
right. That's fair. So, Tony, 25 minutes. I know we're probably down to 18 already. So how did you already feed the little kids out in the back?
I did. Front and back. So they're set.
Ooh. All right. Now, the most important question. Sorry, Big Dog, I'm being a jerk to you. But,
No.
Tony, did you have your egg whites?
No, I did not. Not enough time.
It is a tad early. Yeah, it is a tad early.
I'm in a rush today. And
I
was out late last night watching the Pistons game with a bunch of friends. So,
Okay.
Great game. Oh my God.
That's
great.
Hell of a game.
Awesome.
They were down by what, 30 something at half? 30?
Yeah, they were getting destroyed.
Yes. I saw that and I was like, oh, this game's over. So I started watching other stuff and then I went to my phone and said, let's see how bad it is. I'm like, what? The Pistons are ahead now. What the hell?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Yeah, they outscored them in the second half 55-19.
That'll turn it around.
That'll turn it around.
That is almost 3-1. Wow.
That was a hell of a game. And then, of course, the Cavaliers and the Toronto game with that Tommy Heinsohn back of the rim three-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw the replay of it, I saw it hit and go straight up. I'm like, oh, no. The Lakers' worst memory when that happened, when Tommy Heinsohn did that in Game 7. And, of course, it was the Lakers' own fault, though, because they figured they were going to win going home. And they had balloons up in the netting of the Forum. They had like 10,000 balloons ready to be dropped. And the Celtics saw that and were like, it ain't happening.
Dang.
And it went, and Tommy Heinsohn hit that at the buzzer, excuse me. And the balloon stayed up there. I think that was the 8th loss to the Celtics for Jerry West, because he was 1-9 in the finals.
Yeah, but no one cares because he was still the logo of the NBA. Tony, I damn the internet on your behalf every time I hear some stupid little single child syndrome talk about trading your pitcher from Detroit.
Oh God!
In my heart, I think Detroit's gonna nope. We need him. He is here, and we are gonna pay to keep him.
Yeah,
Tariq, this kid, dude. It don't matter who he's facing. He is good.
Yeah.
And I, as a Yankee, I've drooled and still drool. Well, kind of like that, Big Dog. I kind of drool. I would love to have him because we could afford him at any price. But right now, the best starting pitching in baseball is with the Yankees. We were kicking the crap out of everyone starting pitching. Look at the numbers. They're far and above, way ahead of everyone. And we don't have Cole or Rodon right now. Holy crap. Yeah. Luis Gil or Gil, he's not long for this world. He's the number 5, and he is pitching like a number 8. He's he's pitching like a scorekeeper. He's a number 9 guy on the 8-man pitching staff. And, when Cole returns and Rodon, holy crap.
Right.
The numbers that we actually have a problem. We have 6 starters.
Too many
now.
good pitchers.
Yeah. But we've learned there's never enough. But anyway, going back, I had a point, Tony, and I'm sorry. I am damning everyone that is talking about trading, and there's so-and-so should do that. I'm like, shut up.
I mean, if you're a rebuilding team, but the Tigers aren't a rebuilding team, they're not going to give away their best player.
Yeah.
I like that he's on Detroit. Somehow he has like a Detroit attitude, and it works. And I'd rather he stay. Now, folks, I did say when I did my around the horn this morning, the Pittsburgh Pirates are 17-16. Usually, when they're doing well, I've said in the past, things are going well in the world. And not wanting to overtly state some stupid stuff right now, it may not be happening, but I take it this way. The Pirates are allowing us to get away from stuff that's going around the world. because the Pirates give reason to cheer, and they're really good. And I'm really happy that the Pirates are doing well. I just wish circumstances were better. But I think that they're actually bringing a little bit of joy. And it's great. When the Pirates do well, baseball's doing well. So, but apparently not all is good in Major League Baseball. I may be able to get to that a little bit later. There are some deals going on that the San Francisco Giants almost blew it for baseball some years ago. When they did their stadium in San Francisco, yeah, I'm doing it over here. That's Tijuana over here. It was privately financed, privately everything. That almost destroyed the Major League Baseball model. Because if they don't get public money, that's a failure now for pro sports in America. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? Everywhere in the world, every team builds their own stadium.
Not in America.
America. Nope. Got to have them taxpayers pay for it.
Hey, scorekeeper, what's happening in Vegas with the stadium? What's the update there?
Which one?
Baseball.
Oh, you can actually turn the camera on and take a look at it. It's still progressing. The construction is going on. They're still looking at right now at 2028. They're actually on schedule. Remember, the Raiders were put back a year by the frequency. I'm sorry, Big Dog. Go ahead.
But will that stadium be the home of the Athletics?
Notice I did not answer that. But folks,
I noticed a Cheshire smile.
Okay. I made this clear when all this went down. I said, wait a minute. This is not a guaranteed thing that the Athletics will move in. And everyone laughed at me when I said that. I said, well, the problem is I actually read. And it's possible it still may not be the Athletics.
Wow.
So where would they go?
No one really cares.
Are they going to stay in Sacramento and be the River Rats or what?
They're finally getting fans showing up there. But no. Baseball is waiting for a better package. But, folks, I don't mean to ruin your day. Utah and Portland are the leading teams, or the leading cities for new teams. Sorry, all of you other cities can cry all you want. The money's in place.
Probably
the city and state money's in place in both. Did you know there's almost $900 million set aside in Utah? Actually, it's $800 million. I just wanted the bigger number to sound better.
Well, yeah, it's all that money from the multiple marriages. That's why.
That's very possible.
Every Mormon, marries like 6-7 people. But anyways, I think Portland would be a better choice. Actually, I think the initial attraction would be great in Utah, but I think after a couple of years, it would just die down, and Because I'm trying to think, the Jazz are the only professional team there, right? Or do they have a hockey team?
They had a hockey.
I don't think they have a hockey team. I don't think they have a hockey team.
They have a hockey team. What do you say? Program that they're trying to make happen.
Okay.
Phoenix, the Coyotes, aren't they the ones that are in Utah?
Are they? Shit, I don't remember. Oh, yeah. we both laughed. We both were on the floor laughing when they said hockey's coming to Phoenix. We're like, yeah, that makes sense.
That was mismanagement on the Phoenix Coyotes. That was, hey, look, it was doing well, but that was clear mismanagement. Lots of failures. It's like you needed 50 things to go wrong, and guess what? 51 things went wrong. It's like, but anyway, Portland and Utah are ahead of the game.
Oh, there we go.
Ownership groups, and you have public money, and baseball wants the public money, because if you create a team now without public money, it sets a precedent that the owners can do it, but they don't want to do it. So that was my quick little take on baseball right there. Big Dog.
As far as Utah is concerned, yes, they do, and I had forgotten about this. They started there last year, and of course they are the Utah Mammoths.
Yes.
Oh, the Utah Mammoth. Excuse me. They also have a minor league team, the Utah Grizzlies. And they play at the Delta Center in Salt Lake City. And you
Oh,
were
by the
correct
way,
also. They were the Coyotes before.
yeah, and by the way, I'm really
Yeah.
happy what happened in Boston when they fired Boston Red Sox, and they fired the manager and the entire coaching staff.
They cleared everybody out.
You know why? Because this guy, he survived the suspension, he survived the cheating. Boston won him badly. He thought that his shite did not stink, and he challenged the general manager. General manager said, "Yeah, you forget who signs your check, you jerk." And it's a bad situation. And management just
Oh, I
said, "Get
feel
the hell out of
so
here."
bad for Boston. I feel
know.
so bad.
Oh, the evil empire.
Wah,
Yeah.
losers. I got like Boston. It's a beautiful city.
I was happy.
It's a beautiful city. I landed there a couple of times. I never actually was able to go into there, but that's when I went to Ware, Massachusetts. Where I was there for 12 days and saw not one single Hispanic or brown person there in 12 straight days. And I saw one black guy
Wow.
the whole time. Everyone else was white.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, it was a little shocking, especially when at the hotel when leaving in the morning. You see the maids coming in, the cleaning people, and every single one of them was a young, looked like college girls. They were all blonde, blue-eyed, every single one of them. I was like, wow, okay, that's different. And there was a Cracker Barrel on site in the parking lot, so I would eat there dinner.
God. Tony, I thought he was going someplace else.
No pun intended.
Yeah. Oh my
No.
God, that's even better. Oh, wow.
Every single person behind cooking was white.
Oh God.
Okay, guys.
A little disheartening.
The funniest thing was walking into St. George in the southwest corner of Utah. Latin family walks into a Taco Bell. It's just, we have a different audience here. That was funny to me. I was just like, hey, well, whatever. When I was in Ohio back in 1991, they said, hey, we even have a Mexican restaurant out here in Chillicothe, Ohio. 1991. I was like, really? They said, yeah, we have a Taco Bell down the street. Middle America, baby.
And you know what? They probably truly believe that, and they were proud of it.
And yes, they said, well, we have a Chinese restaurant, we have a Mexican restaurant. I said, oh, okay, let's see this through. This is back in 91. I'm like, ooh, please. You know what the funny thing was? There was no maliciousness behind it, though. I mean, they're like, hey, dude, we got a Chinese restaurant here. We also have a Mexican restaurant. A Mexican restaurant in Chillicothe? Yeah, where? In the Taco Bell. And I need another hit. I did have a classmate of mine. His name was Anthony. And he worked security for Bank of America up until a little while ago. And he's a big, hulking Latin guy. I mean, he looks like a criminal, dude. I mean, he does, but he speaks perfect English. He's like, it's funny, but he looks like, so when he would knock on the doors in the middle of the night in the Bank of Americas, the managers were like, yeah, hold on a minute. And he had to go through that all the time. So anyway, he's driving in Western Pennsylvania, Tony. And he called me one time. I said, dude, what's going on? He said, oh, yeah, dude, I'm out here, working all the different Bank of Americas. And I'm like, yes. He did IT for Bank of America. And he traveled everywhere. And I said, dude, so how's the food out in Western Pennsylvania? Gonna hit Altoona? Altoona's east, but anyway. I got that from Groundhog Day. Anyway, I said, dude, there's no Latin food out here. I said, really? Oh, dude, I'm having a King Taco burrito right now. I told him, I said, dude, don't say that. And I said, dude, I'm having a King Taco burrito. Dude, I can't get any Mexican food out here. Anthony, when you get back, we'll take you to King Taco. Dude, he called me from the tarmac. Right. I said, all right, we'll go to King Taco and get the food. And he showed up as we got back to the house with the food. That was funny. But we were in Southgate, so it was much closer to LAX at the time.
So I'm the asshole guy that would have, when he said there's no Mexican food here, and I'm like, I had King Taco and blah blah blah. Don't tell me that. And then of course I'd be, oh well, let me know when you land here because I'll send you pictures of the food I ate.
Oh yeah, David, that you are.
Is King Taco like a regular restaurant or?
Well,
I think it's a small chain here in Southern California, probably maybe six locations or so.
It's not fast food.
Close to 20.
Oh, is it that many now? Okay.
What's
Still Southern California though. Really good Mexican food.
Not fast food.
Mainly just it's not a sit down place. It's fast food type.
Oh.
No, wait.
I mean, there's places to sit, but it's not like a restaurant.
Oh, no drive-through. Okay.
No drive-through.
That's good. Then it's not really fast food.
It's very contemporary. You almost are on metal park benches. It's very simple. You come in, have your meal, get out. That's it. Everything is
it's always packed.
Yes,
it's always packed.
Nowhere to sit down though?
No, there is.
But it's real simple. I mean, it's like the most basic table and chair that you can sit in, and pretty much it's like, turn around. They just, get your food, order it, sit down, eat it, get out.
Okay.
This is not a menu-based item where you sit down and they come over to your no, you get in line and then they prepare it at the different workstations and then you can either have it there or to go. That's it.
Okay.
A fare. They have like 11 items on the menu. That's it.
Okay, cool.
And it's not bad. It's really good food. It really is. It's not necessarily an experience by any means, but it is worth it. That, Tony, is if and when we are privileged that you're ever able to make it out here. Oh, God, that is us. Big Dog and I will argue about different places just because, but I don't think we'll argue about King Taco.
Nope.
That's
I agree. King Taco.
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing we argue about is he prefers
green chili.
the chili from tell me out where you go all the time for your chili cheeseburgers.
Oh, you mean Tommy's? Yes.
Tommy's. He prefers a place called Tommy's with their chili. I prefer the Hat and their chili. Tommy's to me is too watery, too runny. It's not thicker, whereas the chili from the Hat is a little bit more thicker. So,
and Tony, you have photographic evidence of Tommy's on my, those burgers. It is, and the thing is, they're actually they're not that expensive. They're not.
That is true.
And Tommy's cooks to order, and the lines move fast. The Hat does as well, but the fare is just a little bit different. You have burgers basically, and then you have pastrami. And I was embarrassed one time.
And a lot of sandwiches.
Yes, we went to the Hat, and I ordered like 6 burgers. And one stupid family member of mine said, "Well, I want a tuna sandwich."
What?
The tuna's not bad though, by the way. That's very good tuna there.
It actually is good.
That's like getting a hamburger at a Chinese restaurant.
Bingo. And I was embarrassed.
Damn it.
I was terribly embarrassed.
Right.
To order because I'm like, may I have 4 pastrami's, order of fries, and tuna sandwich.
And one tuna sandwich.
So I know the people that were doing the order, they're like, they looked up to hear it on the speaker.
Wow.
Oh, man. Because then you could hear the defeat. I mean, who the hell orders that? That's an embarrassment. That's like going to a steak place. You got any veggie, or do you have any vegetarian meals?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, look, Big Dog and I both went to.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have a side salad. There you go.
wow. Big Dog and I are far from veg. We're about as far from vegetarians as you can be.
Same.
We don't even understand the concept. We know it as a word. We know it as a lifestyle. We're not dumb, but
Well, I pissed off. I pissed off of you know me. I I pissed off a vegan person because I I said I was vegan once removed. And they said, well, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, I eat beef, so I eat a cow, but the cow eats grass, and the cow is vegan. So once removed, I'm a vegan too." He did not like that.
I think that is
all.
damn funny. I'm vegan once removed, dude. As you were saying it, I'm like, oh, I know where
Right.
I'm with this. That's well done.
Yeah,
Folks,
she wasn't happy.
I do need a refill. I'm going to do that, but the little kitties, poor things, they have not eaten yet. So I got to go get them a can. I'm probably going to be out for about 2 minutes. Hopefully Tony is still here when I get back.
I'm gonna time you. I'm gonna time you.
What?
I'll wait for you, but then I'm gonna go.
Tony, if you got to go, you got to go. I don't want to keep you
I got
and your egg whites.
3 minutes. No, I'm
Oh, no.
I got an hour
Yep.
drive. I got an hour.
3
drive.
minutes
I'm on the
is
road.
worth me waiting. These little bastards can wait. They can wait. Look, he's right there. That's Ash. I know the other two have already given up on me. They're like, this stupid.
You're digging into his 3 minutes. Hurry up.
At
He
least
said
it's
he'd
not
wait 3 minutes.
At least
I
it's
don't
not been
want
3 minutes
him
he's
to-
digging into.
I'm going to stay here because I only have 3
Oh,
minutes.
he'll leave. He'll leave.
I know.
He'll say bye.
3 minutes left. That's why I'm staying here.
No, what it is, you can't get your old creaky ass up. Is what it is. You're too sore. I saw you when you got up to get coffee. You could barely
Yeah,
move.
what was in that coffee? So I'm like, wait a minute. I was listening. I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
You shouldn't need a
It
mixer
wasn't.
for black coffee.
Yeah, I was trying to wonder because I saw him looking through the drawer, and well, you heard me saying, was he looking for? Is it cream or sugar? He said no, it was a coffee stirrer, but he said he put something else in there. I'll order around the corner. So I'm like, okay.
Irish whiskey, baby.
Stir
Oh. Irish whiskey.
That's better for you than sugar.
So how the weather out there, Tony?
Cold as hell. That's why I'm dressing
Really?
up warm. I got 2 layers on, and I'll be wearing a jacket. Yeah, it's because we're going to be outside at this party. We got a cornhole tournament and all this food, and it's a bourbon party and cigars.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's at my cousin's house. It is 45
All
degrees
right.
right now. 45. The low is 36.
And we were suffering yesterday. It was so cold yesterday. It was, I believe, it was 84 degrees yesterday.
It feels 45 out there. No sun. It's cloudy. It's nasty.
It's 59 and mostly cloudy right now, going up to a high of 85.
Holy cow!
And by next Saturday, it will be 90 here.
Wow.
Oh shit! We've got a heat wave coming. Damn it!
It's gonna be
So next
90.
Monday, not this coming Monday, but the following Monday, it's going to be 98.
Oh, stop it.
Damn it! We're going to have a bad summer. It's gonna be so
95
hot.
degrees
We're so
on
cold.
Monday.
Yeah,
Actually,
we had almost no rain all winter. I think it rained maybe 5 times all winter.
Yeah, well, but when it did rain, sadly.
Yeah, that is true. Yes.
But it did not rain, and it rained early. So El Nino, thank you. But now we're looking at a super El Nino, which if you look at the conditions in the South Pacific, he's hot. And when it's that hot, it's like that leads to a lot of water coming in. It's like, uh-oh. So who knows? They're already looking ahead that This might be the wettest winter we've ever had in the last 100 years.
Well,
What, next
El
winter?
Nino, this El Guapo has to get going.
All right, man.
El
You drive safe.
Guapo. El Guapo. I like it. El Guapo. Oh, no. We may have El Guapo. And that's a funny movie, dude. A plethora.
That's my heritage.
That was a funny movie, El Guapo. And his assistant. Oh, my God. That's why they use the word a plethora. That's a funny movie. All right.
Well, you
Tony,
guys have a great weekend. Have a great show.
Thank you, Tony.
You too.
Are you going to be
Great
joining us
seeing you
next week?
I have an event at noon to 4, and it's 2 hours away. So I will be
Oh, yeah.
driving your time at 6 a.m. Yeah,
Okay.
9 a.m. So
Well,
that's-
today drive safe
After
and
that, schedule's clear.
enjoy your barbecue.
Can't wait.
All right,
guys,
take care.
See you guys
Later.
All right.
Later.
Good to see you. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Philly special. Wow. Well, let me see if I can go to an article. I'm going to send this over to the big dog, but I have to, when I use Bing or whatever, the version from Microsoft, it doesn't allow me to copy it in the way that I want to. So I'm going to send this over to the big dog right now. The Dodgers have a player that everyone wants to hate, and it is a rookie who is doing very well, but he is acting the fool. And problem is he's doing well, but this guy is coming across as a new Yasiel Puig or even a Matt Latos.
No.
And we are talking about Dalton Rushing right now, folks. Major League Baseball is starting to dislike this kid for being.
What position does he play?
He's catcher.
Oh.
He could be the future of the Dodgers, but the hated ones are on a full. He is now public enemy number one.
Yeah, who
with
cares?
these guys.
The hated ones hate everybody, every Dodger. So
That is true, but he's been doing stupid stuff around the league. The hated ones are now on a full Dalton Rushing hate watch. The Los Angeles Dodgers catcher continues to do things that irk not just Giants fans, but Major League Baseball fans on the whole. His latest episode involved a sarcastic time call to an umpire. In a recent game between the Miami Marlins and the Dodgers, Rushing appeared to call time to the umpire, and it seems like it was granted. But after Rushing stepped out of the box, he was rung up on an automatic strike 3 call for not getting back in the box on time. Fine. Dalton Rushing was livid and threw a fit about it, with manager Dave Roberts coming out to defend him. If you need an old man to come and defend you, you know you're a spoiled kid. Single child syndrome. It looks like Rushing actually was in the right, but karma has a funny way of coming back to bite a guy who has very quickly made a lot of enemies as of late. I know Dodger fans don't see this, but a lot of people already know about Dalton Rushing as the backup catcher for the Dodgers, and they know who and what he is. So, the following game, Rushing called time, and it was in a very exaggerated and obnoxious way. He made sure that his time was acknowledged by the umpire. Okay, and we'll probably go to video in a moment because he's gone beyond being annoying at this point. He's entered full-on doofus territory, a place reserved for a special brand of villain like Yasiel Puig or Matt Latos. Good morning, Mooch. For those who need a brief recap about him, he accused the Colorado Rockies of cheating, said something terrible when Juan Ho-Lee got injured. He was an a-hole. Tried to take out shortstop Willie Adames after Logan Webb intentionally drilled him in the ribs. That is fine, you know. You're angry, okay? I understand the balance, but the way he did it made him an a-hole, but okay. Made fun of Chicago Cubs catcher Miguel Amaya's figure, and now the umpire stuff. It's just a month into the season, and he's already had enough controversy for a couple of years. Dalton Rushing, he's acting like a child, or as they said, a doofus. Dalton is rushing to be the most hated player in Major League Baseball. At this rate,
good. Go ahead. I'm
Actually,
sorry.
he's doing well with the Dodgers, or at least he was the last time I checked. He may end up being the Major League Baseball player with the most HBPs, hit by a pitch, in history, as teams just get mad and throw at him intentionally. So,
Yeah, he's 25. He's only 25.
but he's making his mark right now.
Yeah.
He was doing well. I don't know what he's doing in the last few days because I
So
don't
his
follow
stat,
children.
okay, his stats right now are he's batting 348,
Yeah.
7 home runs, 17 RBIs on 16 hits.
See, that is the mark of a damn good player when you have more RBIs than hits. That's a productive player. Mooch called him a utility player, but when you have an equal number of hits as you do RBI, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Mooch also tells me, thank you, he has supposedly caused problems in the locker room with other players. Yasiel Puig, we are back. We missed you.
He better watch it because he's on a team now that, 2-time back-to-back world champions, champions 3 out of the last 4 years. If he's ruffling feathers like that, especially in the locker room, the veterans will pull him aside. And I don't know if they do a kangaroo court like the way they do in other sports.
No.
They coddle him too much.
No, that's too negative. That's the Gen Zers cannot handle anything like that. That's way beyond them.
That's why they are the way they are. Oh, okay.
Now, in the last 7 games, Dalton has cooled off a little bit. He's batting 211. And the thing, in 19 at bats, he's batting 211. He's still hitting 348. So he was doing much better 2 weeks,
Yeah.
a week ago or 7 games ago.
Yeah. Is he there? Is he the number 2 catcher or is he the number 3 catcher?
He's the number 2. But when
do teams usually carry just 2 or do they go with 3?
They go
Very
with 2
seldom, right?
because you have 40 pitchers on the roster, and you only carry 2. But it's always good to have someone else as a backup. So remember, thank you for that. I wasn't going to remember that. You have Hernandez and Betts coming back shortly, but I don't know if that's going to remove him from the backup catcher spot. He has earned the backup spot no matter what. Now, whether they have another catcher or not, it's just beyond me at the moment. I'm not following the Dodgers. I mean,
why was Kike injured? Did he hurt his buckle from his buckle bump?
I'm going to get another cup of coffee.
Okay, get another cup of coffee.
Oh, for the love of God. Oh.
Having Kike and Betts out and having the Dodgers still playing as well as they're playing just shows how up and down the roster that they're one guy goes out, next man comes up, and they have that next man up mentality, which is great. So it's better to have too many really good players than to not have enough. Isn't there a scorekeeper? I was saying how having Kike Hernandez and Betts out and the Dodgers are still doing very well. And, in fact, they're the 3rd best team in baseball right now with those 2 main guys out. So I was just saying, it's the Dodgers have that next man up mentality. When one man goes down, the next guy just comes in, takes the spot, and works his ass off.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
okay.
Look, guys.
Thank you for that.
Baseball hates the Dodgers right now, and rightfully so. I, as a Yankee fan, have been in the exact position the Dodgers are in right now, where everyone hates them because they always had. Look, when the Yankees kicked the crap out of baseball, and they did, starting as early as 94 all the way through the early 2000s, they did it because they got everyone. Everyone was going to the Yankees. That has not happened to the Dodgers. They are getting a lot of players, but you don't have other players saying, I want to play for the Dodgers. It's never going to happen. But I've been saying this for 10 years now. Is a good time to be a Dodger fan because management has been doing. They've made stupid moves. They have. I mean, no team is perfect, but they are doing the best to put a winning team out there. But when you have a management group that will do, and I've said this for 10 years, that it's hard not to like them.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, the Dodger management, and again, far from perfect, because look at last year. They won the World Series, but a lot of the moves that they went bad financially, but they still had a good team. You look at, okay, I'm going off on a tangent here, but when you look at a baseball team, you want to be strong up the middle. Catcher, second base, shortstop, center field. You look at every one of the Dodgers, and they're solid up the middle. And they add the periphery players. I know to say a first baseman or right field is a periphery, just for the sake of this argument. The Dodgers are strong up the middle. When you're strong up the middle, that's damn good. Freeman took a private plane back to join the Dodgers at San Francisco this early from the birth of his daughter because Rushton was playing first base. Oh, he returned early. Well, congratulations, Mr. Freeman. I understand that Mr. Freeman might be a little butthurt as well because he's been delivering all the years he's here, but there's no extension offer on the table. Like, dude,
It's too early in the season.
Dude, what have you done for me lately? It works both ways. Now, Freeman actually is a nice guy.
I was about to say.
I mean, yeah. But for him to say this out loud, management is not going to take kindly to that. They're not.
Now did he actually was it actually reported by actual like NBC, CBS type of thing where he said it to them, or is this just what is supposedly being said behind closed doors and someone heard it, so he told someone else who told someone else?
Hey, do not ridicule the inside source. But I know. Anyway, Mooch is quickly becoming our insider for Dodger information. And
so he's your inside source.
Oh, hell no. There's not no that. No. He's not right. And you guys know where I get that from, right? From Galaxy Quest. When the alien, the engineer, and they just, they fall down, and he's like, whoa, and he's like, oh, that's not right. Oh my God, that's pretty good. That's where I get that from. So when it's not right, Guy Flegman from Galaxy Quest. Anyway, Mooch is very much into the Dodger scene, and he's getting that information. Roger says it's okay. It's only April. It was on the Fred Rogan show. Thank you, Mooch.
Mooch, that's Scorekeeper's favorite sportscaster.
Look, I admire Fred Rogan because he has stayed in the industry for as long as he has. My beef with him, I did one of my first editorials was on Fred Rogan because he had done something else. And folks, look, Fred Rogan sanctimoniously did an editorial. So whenever I enter editorial mode, I'm copying it. One dick is copying another dick. Straight out, baby. I do admire Fred Rogan. I like his insight. I genuinely do. And this isn't a shot against all the problems he's had. As a matter of fact, I admire the guy. Big Dog has made clear to me some of the problems that he's had over the years. I think the guy is a good guy. We'll never, ever have a chance conversation. And I don't expect to. Who in the hell am I? He's a lifer. He does what he needs to do to survive. And good for him. But let me back up. When Donnie Moore took his life, this son of a bitch,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
I snapped at his editorial. And his whole thing was, no, the media did not kill Fred Rogan. It's a game. He took his life and the life of his family. And anyone who knew what was going on knew that Rogan got it wrong. And Rogan, you were one of the ones that drove him in that direction as well, because you wouldn't let it go. I remember in 1987, Big Dog and I went to a baseball game early in April, and the Angels called on Donnie Moore after the 1986 debacle. And some baseball website put the whole story up, and it was obviously AI generated because it was wrong. Because I said, you guys got the narrative wrong. You guys got everything wrong. They said that Donnie Moore gave up a 2-run blast to Dave Henderson to make it 5-4. And then they said, and then they eventually tied the game in extra innings. And then the Angels took the lead in extra innings, but still lost the game. Okay, the Angels weren't home. Yes. And I said, how the hell do you take a lead in extra innings at home and lose a game? So I ripped the article and I said, and all of you DFs that liked this article, elegant proof that you are DFs. Oh my goodness. Rogan and Rodney, 5:70 a.m., 12-3. And I know Mooch listens to them, and he'll talk to me about the stuff that's going on.
Yeah. While you were talking, that's what I was looking at, because I was thinking to myself, is he still? I don't think he's still with NBC, and I don't think he's been there for a while.
Yeah.
And that's when I saw that. Yeah, he is now with the LA sports station KLAC. But of course, he's known for being on NBC for 20-something years, probably.
And in earth-shattering news, a staple for 50 years, if not more, is now over. KNX 1070.
Yeah.
Big Dog. Tell the world.
They were the preeminent news station here in Southern California.
I was KFWB, baby.
And they have now decided, I believe, I think Monday or Tuesday is when they make the change. They decided to change formats, and they will now be a sports radio station. So
they were the news station on the West Coast, folks. KNX. I disliked KNX just because everyone liked KNX. I was KFWB News 98. Give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world. And
are they still around?
No, they've been gone for about 10, 15 years as well.
Yeah.
So then I would have to listen to KNX. Just everyone else, engineers included, would listen to KNX. I'm like, oh.
You know what's interesting though?
I am consistent. Yes, Big Dog, sorry.
Because I mean, radio stations do it all the time where they change their formats. What was surprising is they're changing from, like I said, a news format to a now all sports format, and they're not replacing anybody. All the newscasters that were giving the news are now going to be sportscasters. They said they did not release anyone, and everyone is just going to make the change over. And I'm like, oh, I don't know about that, because those guys that have been around there for a long time, they're not going to be happy doing just sports when they were out there, giving the world news.
Yeah. And speaking of giving the world news right now, Mooch, dude, come on, man. You got to join us. I know it's dragging his sorry ass out here, but I've got it. Folks, I've been talking about this I actually did hurt myself physically, though, because I have not been picking up boxes in like forever because I can't. And I tried, and I know you're all going to laugh, but I'm not doing this on purpose, but you guys see me going back to my finger. I actually almost sliced my finger off and it was from a box. I have the cut and it's bugging me. It's right there. and it went across the entire index finger. I was actually very fortunate. And
Aw.
that's why it sees me on buggy. Yeah. And it's bugging me. But then I also had the cut on my thumb, and I also had the one over here. So
Poor baby.
yes, and I think that I'm having trouble because I don't have strength in my hands anymore, and I'm doing that a lot now. So people are like, "Are you cutting yourself?" Not deliberately, out of stupidity. So I've been working on. I hurt my back yet again, and
Live with the knees.
I did, dude. But there's no strength anywhere right now. I'm not well because of all the stuff that I have. So the Rogelio Big Dog. Why the fuck am I Rogelio? The Rogelio Big Dog and Mooch show will begin on Tuesday, KNX 1070.
You're Rogelio because that's your name now.
So Mooch and Big Dog and Rogelio.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like a sorry novella that goes for about a week.
Well, no, it's because you're the professional part of the team. So that's why you're called by your given name.
Anyway, I think that we could easily do a program. Mooch and I have done a Monday night program, and he said after it was done, said, "Dude, that was one of the easiest hours I've ever done." Dude, if you work with someone that you have any tiny bit of kingship with, just have a conversation. Big Dog, it took me 2 months of begging and cajoling to say, "Big Dog, please just have a conversation with me." And when I used those words, Big Dog was like, "All right, you stupid dumb bastard. Let's give it a shot."
But I said it with love.
Yeah, you probably did. You're like, "You're going to destroy me publicly, but whatever." And the best show program that he and I ever did. So, and the reason
Program that never was.
Yeah. So Big Dog would always say show, and I would wince. He's like, "What?"
Yes, I have changed.
We don't do shows like everyone else. The program. See, I am an elitist pig. I am an aristocratic pig. Everyone does a show.
No, the one that pissed you off to no end. I mean, you would literally, your face would turn red. You would get so angry when they would call it a podcast.
Oh, I still do.
See how quick? See how quick?
Podcast, live internet. I'm like, huh? I'm like, it's not my fault that you're stupid. It's you're stupid. And I tell them that it is live, a podcast. And folks, there are obviously people that do much better programs than us. Podcast. They record it, they edit it, they're good at what they're doing. That's why shows entertain. Ours is a program that is live, and we have live conversations. And yes, you take the good and the bad, and Big Dog and I will look back 18 years and say, we wouldn't have done it any other way.
That's right.
There have been times that Big Dog and I went a minute or two dying, laughing at our own stupidity and stuff that we did, and no one will ever take that away. And those of you that have been with us, remember those moments, because you guys were laughing as well. You weren't laughing at us. You were laughing with us, because we're all in the same. That's what Sports Talk with the Guys has always been. Yes, I tell the audience, no, I am smarter than you. I do. When I am mad, when I'll do a commentary as opposed to an editorial, I never say that on an editorial. Because, folks, an editorial is specifically a commentary piece that needs to be said. When Big Dog did an editorial once, and what did I do after he was done? Not a word. It's like, I'm going to say this, leave me the F alone. That's what an editorial is, Big Dog. And I've done, I think, 4 editorials in 18 years. And that's it. And the first one I did was on Donnie Moore and Fred Rogan. It was. Yes, it's just a game, as Fred Rogan said. And the media had nothing to do with it. I'm like, yeah, they did, because you would never let it go.
Yep.
They never let it go. And what I'm talking about is in the 9th inning, with the Angels up by 1 run, Gene Mock brought in Gary Lucas to face the left-handed hitting catcher, Rich Gedman. Pitch 1, bam! Nails Gedman. Puts him on base. Mock goes to Donnie Moore, who was an effective reliever that year, and he threw a forkball that was a good pitch. I'll see if I can try to find the video, folks. It was a good pitch. Henderson just went down to get the pitch and blasted it. Gave the Angels a lead. The Angels were up 3-1, folks. They were at home. It was, for all intents and purposes, over. And Henderson put the Red Sox up in that game. But what no one remembers, what everyone has forgot, the Angels tied that game in the bottom of the 9th. And then Henderson hit it out in the 11th to give them the win. And Boston still had to win the next 2 games. Game 6 was hard fought. Boston won, but that was it. Game 7, it was over. And the Angels lost up 3-1. So I'm going to go to YouTube and see if I can find that video. But everyone hated Donnie Moore, and it was sad. Oh, there it is. I didn't even have to finish his name. Dave Henderson, home run, 1986. Okay, folks, I'm going to go to the video in just a moment. I got to set it up. Okay, guys, check it out. Here's the video. Make the determination yourself on whether it was a good pitch or not. I think it is a good pitch, but look at where Dave Henderson is standing right now and just check it out. Look at the entire sequence and look at history again.
To left field and deep and down he goes back and it's gone. Unbelievable.
Okay. Did you see Henderson go down to get that pitch?
Yeah.
Okay. It was a good pitch. Henderson just went out there, put the bat on the ball, and got it over the fence. And Donnie Moore was crushed. That guy was a really good. He came out of nowhere to become the Angels' main guy. And
that was a skyrocket too. That was. I mean, it wasn't like a booming home run. It looked like a line drive home run.
Yeah, he went down to get it.
Yeah, because it and that thing went fast. I mean, the outfielder didn't even seem like he had time to run around and try and track it down.
Yeah, check it out again.
To left field and deep and down he goes back and it's gone. Unbelievable.
It was unbelievable. It was traumatic. It was sad. And talk about the curse of the Angels all you want, whatever. But Fred Rogan sanctimoniously in his commentary said the media had nothing to do with the murder-suicide of Donnie Moore and the family. And he was wrong. He was wrong then. He is wrong now. But that's my primary gripe with him. Big Dog.
I was just going to say, actually, it was just a suicide. He shot the wife, but she survived.
Thank you. You see, I'd forgotten that.
Yeah. And I guess he committed suicide in front of his son, who was still in the house. The 2 daughters escaped the house, and they actually drove the mom to the hospital. Giving she pretty strong person, or the shots weren't hit in forward spot, because he said, according to the article that I was just reading right now, she was shot 3 times with a .45.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, folks, please understand that I'm not diminishing the Dave Henderson home run either. I mean, it was a blast. Dude, it was a game it was a go-ahead 2-run blast. Dave Henderson hit some pretty big home runs. That's probably one of the biggest in his career. But Dave Henderson was great. But look at it, the pitch again. It is down low. He went down again. It was a good pitch by Donnie Moore. And it was done, you know. And,
Well, you know, they say good pitch, but better hitter.
yeah. So it was something because Don Baylor was on the Boston Red Sox that year in '86. I was traumatized because Don Baylor had been with the Yankees for, I think, a year or two. Actually, maybe 3 years, starting in '83. I forget. But they traded him to Boston at the beginning of the season for Mike Easler, their DH. And Mike Easler had a great year for the Yankees, the lefty hitter. But Don Baylor had a phenomenal year for Boston and the Boston Red Sox. So it is what it is. And I'm not going to belabor it anymore, but that was one of my first commentaries, and it was directed at him. It's like, dude, you're so damn obtuse that even you couldn't figure it out. And but that's been my only gripe with Joe Rogan. I'm sorry, Phil Rogan. Fred Rogan. Oh, whatever the hell his name is.
It says he's 60. He's 68.
Dude, going strong.
I thought he was older, actually.
Okay, I did listen to KBC, or I'm sorry, 570 AM. I did listen to him for, I don't know what happened. I think I was having a moment of stupidity. And I tuned in and I heard Rodney Peete and him.
Oh, okay.
Rodney Peete, for the love of God. They were talking about the fact that Ohtani had been fixed to start Friday's game. And Rodney Peete, the lefty quarterback from USC, was like, isn't that strange? What's up with that? Ohtani's going to start Friday. He's not going to start Thursday.
No,
what's up with
he's
that?
He's one of those type of reporters. Wonderful.
No, he's a moron. Stick to football, dude. I even told Mooch after that this is the guy that. Well, good for you. Oh, good morning, Jorge. You've been very busy and working home, but thank you. I do appreciate that, young man. Hopefully you'll be able to join us soon. Big Dog, I'm stuck. I'm going to have to be leaving early.
That's fine.
I think by 9 o'clock I'm going to be done because I do have a very long day. I've got like 4 or 5 appointments today as I'm back to the land of the living, I guess. But I still have a 47-minute commute. So I'm still happy about that. Oh, 47-second commute.
Oh, that's why I was about to say, where he going? It's an hour away.
Yeah, but I will be taking my sister-in-law back home. She stayed with us for a few days, visiting with Margarita. I think Gmo's going to be taking her. She's in Modesto, but she has a friend up here in Palmdale that she was staying with.
That's why you're going to Palmdale. Okay.
I'm going to take her back to the friend because I think her daughter's coming down from Modesto to Palmdale to pick her up and take her home because then she's flying back to Mexico. So it's kind of cool. But I will be going up to Palmdale. It's going to be a 2-hour ride and a 2-hour ride coming back. But it'll be therapeutic, and I look forward to it. So I'm going to do that around 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. Right now, I believe they're getting ready to go and visit Margarita. Visiting hours are from 9 to 11. And her sister, my sister-in-law, has been staying with her much and often. So she stayed with us the last 2 days. And, yeah. So the one thing I told my sister-in-law was as soon as she arrived, I said, look, you're entering a home that is on the depressed side right now. So it's not a happy home right now. Please don't judge us badly, but we're going through what we're going through. But this is where I'm getting sexist and heritageist. I don't know what that was. But the first thing I told her was, when you come into the house, if I see you pick up a towel, if I see you pick up a broom, a mop, I will drive your ass back right away. I said, do not do what you do. And she just looked at me. She played it off. And I said, look, I know things are not good here and things are not the best either. Do what you need to do and whatever you want to do. But do not even attempt to do the dishes. Do not do anything. And I have to give my daughters a massive shout out because I went to pick her up on Thursday afternoon. Gmo went with me. When I told them that their aunt was going to spend a few days with us, my daughters delivered. They cleaned the house and they cleaned the blankets, the pillows. I was frightened that nothing was going to get done. And I said, I need your help to clean. And they did. They took the initiative. And it warmed my heart that they knew a family member was coming, and Ariel and Giselle did it. Wow. They made it bearable for a family member. But like I did tell my sister-in-law, I said, it's a sad household right now. That's all. So you all know what we're going through, so I'm not going to belabor that. But yeah. I told her, you clean one damn thing in this house, woman. Taking your ass right back. I didn't threaten her that way, but it was kind of like, don't come over here to clean, please. Go Lakers, big dog. One game at a time. I know next team is better, but anything can happen. Sports is getting busy. NBA and NHL playoffs and Major League Baseball season going on. Getting ready for NFL OTAs and more. Yeah. Yep. No doubt about
Scorekeeper
that.
can't wait. Scorekeeper can't wait for the WNBA.
Oh, yeah. Perfect timing, dude. Oh, speaking of such, my coffee should be ready. I need about 50 seconds. I'll be back. I was going to say 5 seconds, but that would have killed me on the internet.
All righty, folks. Let's see if there any interesting baseball news. Not really. Yeah, Lakers. I wasn't surprised. I was a little worried though when the series first started because over the last few years, LeBron has not been showing up really for the playoffs. But he did this time, and as I've said it before, I believe it was because he was a third option all year long. Okay, there you go. That's what's going in the coffee. Is that
I should
tequila?
not have gotten that one. Yeah, I should not have gotten tequila. Now I am damn drunk.
So I was about to say, wow, that usually doesn't go in coffee.
No, it does not. But let me tell you, this bottle is almost done. This is Rancho Escondido Silver Hecho en Mexico. It is agave. So it is it's really good. So I'm going to have some of my coffee right now and mess everything up. So, folks, we have about 40 minutes left on this program. We're going to continue with some of the other stories going on right now. I talked about the Kentucky Derby. It's going to be today. Now, in another, and there goes my voice, in another bit of good news, the Big Ten. I don't know if you guys heard about this. Okay. Oh, good morning. You might learn about the NBA, NHL, and NLB, the National Labor Relations Board, one day, but not today. I don't know what you're talking about. We've been talking sports all morning, but, if it's not Anime Girl, it's Gridiron Girl. Any girl always accuses us of not talking sports when we have just finished talking about sports. That's all we've been doing all morning. But whatever. They catch us for about 3 minutes. But anyway. The Big Ten's reign, $1.37 billion was distributed to schools this year. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. It's good to be king, as it says. The Big Ten has won 3 straight football national titles, claimed the women's basketball championship, and finally broke its 26-year drought in men's basketball. The good news, of course, does keep coming. On May 1st, the conference announced a $1.37 billion distribution to its 18 member schools for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2025. $72 million per school, folks. Wow. Though Washington and Oregon will earn reduced shares as the conference's newest additions. It's the largest distribution in league history and a $490 million increase from last year. Wow. Or the last fiscal year.
So the chancellors will be getting new homes and new cars. Okay.
Oh, for the love of God, yes. Yeah. I believe the Lakers bench needs to improve versus Oklahoma. You heard when my voice cracked. Yes, thank you. This reflects the full... Oh, there it goes again. Sorry. I am losing my voice. Sorry.
Puberty's hitting them hard today.
Say what?
Nothing.
No, I didn't hear you. What was that?
I know.
Oh, yeah. I should not have the tequila. It
Yeah,
did
no.
not go good
Yeah, I was about to say no. Not with coffee.
This reflects the first full year of... There it goes. There it goes.
So what I said was puberty. What I said was puberty is hitting you hard today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The men and women's basketball NCAA tournaments are likely expanding to 76 teams.
Yes, I read that during the week.
And the Big Ten is pushing for a 24-team CFP, so don't expect the financial spigot to turn off anytime soon. Wow.
No kidding. Of course, you've expanded to, would you say 76 teams? More money.
Yeah, that is crazy.
All that extra revenue. Yeah.
Ooh. So, I don't know if you guys saw the post. Mooch will be making his second live appearance on the program with us. He's going to be here on Monday night. Of course, Monday is May the 4th, and we're going to be celebrating Star Wars. We're going to have some stuff that we're going to be going over, and he's going to be here live. So, it should be cool. Looking forward to having him on. Who knows? Maybe Big Dog will. No, he's not.
Monday?
Maybe you will.
Maybe.
Yeah. Then I got to go get another set of. I got to make sure that we all have our headsets and everything ready to go. But everyone has a camera, and every station has a camera. I think you can see it right there. There's a monitor with a camera, and you cannot see this one over there, but that one also has a camera, and then the other station has a camera as well. So I got to make sure the headsets would be working. That's all. I believe the Lakers bench needs to improve versus Oklahoma. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I just got my low battery warning on my game style mouse. So, Big Dog, another thing I did is I got the rechargeable batteries. So I just keep replacing them. So right now I have to go ahead and start charging them again. And I don't know how to measure yet how long it takes for the battery to charge. So to see my cost, if in fact I am saving money on batteries. But I'm in, at least on certain parts of the office here, stuff that I use regularly do have the rechargeable batteries. But we'll see. All right. What else do we have, Big Dog, that you want to talk about this morning?
Nothing much. I covered basketball. I really hadn't paid attention to much more than that. And we covered hockey also. So.
Yeah.
Did you go to the 66ers this Tuesday, or were they away?
They're away this week.
Ah.
Yeah. They will be in this Tuesday and this Friday. So as I put it out there, if anyone wants to go ahead and join us, we will be there this Tuesday. $2 tickets. Can't beat them, folks.
$2 tickets, $2 parking, $2 hot dogs.
$2 lemonade, $2 pizza, $2 tacos. They've expanded the fare a little bit. Now the problem is
$2 popcorn.
Yes, bingo, you remember it. I did complain to them because now that I'm a season ticket holder,
You're a VIP.
Yeah, hey, we get our entrance, Big Dog, to the side entrance now. Yes, we do. We have our own entrance. And wow. Feels good. Feels good to be a king. No. I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. Don't care. So if you guys want to Matt may be joining us this summer. So I look forward to that. Yeah, and if I have to go pick him up in the morning, we'll get Matt to be live with us, which he's come down twice before, but we couldn't work it out where he would be live with us. In other words, he was on vacation. He didn't want to get up early. I said I'd go pick his ass up, but he stays in the valley.
The San Fernando Valley.
Yeah.
That's because he likes going to Universal Studios.
Does he?
I think that's where he went last time when he was there, because he was only like a couple of miles. Remember, he talked about taking the bus and the bus dropped him at the bottom, but then we told him there's a big old hill to walk up.
Yes. He was on Lancashire. That's right. Yeah. And he took the bus from there to there, from there to the studios, and he had to go up. Yeah. So.
And then we had to help him get a room, because remember, he was going to pay some outrageous price because he didn't look around.
That's right.
So and we were like, no, Matt, do this. Go on this particular website. I think it was Trivago, I think we told him.
Yeah. If anything, we might make him stay out here this time. Or at least somewhere where he could probably take the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. But I did speak to Matt, and we were talking about him coming down this year. So I am looking forward to that. That would be absolutely awesome.
Speaking of trains, what's happening with the San Bernardino to Vegas railways, super speed railway? Is that on hold now because of the Orange Oompa Loompa?
Well, there it goes again. It is progressing. They are doing the underground utility work in Vegas. And I don't know if they started out here in Rancho just yet, but they're not going to make the Olympics. It's not. They might make late 2028. That's code for not going to happen. So it is progressing forward, but their $8 billion train has now been, it's close to 30 billion. I don't understand how it can cost them. I really don't. Folks, it's a goddamn train line. It's going to be going down the center median of the 15 freeway. How difficult is this? Uh-oh. Did my battery go? Oh, no.
No, you're still here.
The light went off. That's why I'm like, whoa. I saw it flashing. And when, Scorekeeper sees something flashing him, he gets excited.
You know why it's costing $30 billion now is because all those hands that all of a sudden come out that have to be greased.
Yeah, it's all on federal land, but it is progressing. It's moving forward.
Didn't the Orange Oompa Loompa withhold the funds because he was fighting with Newsom?
California, for the LA to San Francisco line. Yes.
Oh, for that line. Okay, I thought it was the Rancho to Vegas line. Okay.
So speaking realistically, the president said, "I'm going to kill that train to nowhere," and he took the money. I thought it was stupid where Newsom rolled over and pulled the lawsuit back. I'm like, oh, okay, something was done. no matter what, because he by all rights and privileges under the law, that money belonged to California. So they were going to win. Every attorney said they're going to win. It was already, once the contracts are signed and the money's committed, you can't just pull it back to just pull it back. That's the thing. But anyway, whatever. So he rolled over on the lawsuit. I'm like, oh, okay. Something was done that even is beyond me. Whatever. California committed its own money to the train over the next 20 years. So construction is still going forward, and it's a shame. One of the smartest moves that was done by this chairman of the board was that California was engineering this train line for some ridiculous engineering. Well, we got to ask engineer for the details. That all along the route, it was being engineered, and I'm paraphrasing, for 235 miles an hour. Well, wait a minute. Okay. But there are places where it's never, ever going to hit 235. But they were still engineering that. And he's like, what are you doing? On curves and things. So he reduced it. That killed the budget a lot. Because you had to, they were over engineering it. I'm like, oh, really? Wow. So little moves like that shaved tens of billions of dollars off. And it's going to move forward. If there is a place that should have high-speed rail, it should be California. I will not see it, sadly. And I wish I could. Because I love trains. So, as Big Dog so sadly found out. When was it? In 2013 or 2014?
It was not sadly. I was just surprised.
It was the 75th anniversary of the opening of Union Station. Mm-hmm. And we went down there because it was a big deal. They had a major celebration when it opened up. 75 years later, Big Dog went with me to go and check it out. It was kind of fun. You know, you got some things. And Big Dog did get me a pendant, which I love. But I had to pack it up right now. See, I've been packing up a lot of things. Big Dog, I have some of your statues here.
Okay, I'll pick them up.
Yeah, I think I have 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't have any toys in here anymore. I can't, folks. This was my playpen. It is not anymore. It is the nerve center of an up-and-coming ongoing concern.
Well, you could have like something small just for your desk, like the Yankee Dirt would be perfect for you to have on the
here.
desk.
Yes, it's up here.
Oh, there you go.
See, but even the ships that were all here are gone. All the stuff that was back there, remember all the helmets and everything, they're gone, dude. Those are coffee supplies and things. It is.
You're in office now.
A real office, yes. It functioned as an office when I wanted it to be. I have a guy coming in, putting in the fire extinguishers. I've always had them, but they've been beside the desk. We're putting up the labels. I'm putting up the hands, the things to hold them up. So you have the arrows that say fire extinguisher, but look, there's one right here by my desk. Each desk has a fire extinguisher. I've always had it that way. But there are things that I have to do to meet certain codes. I get it. See, but I thought I was under a violation here, that there's only one entrance, and I was mistaken because it's due to the age of the building, it's legal to have one, because all new buildings cannot have one entrance and exit only. And you remember why, right, Big Dog?
Yeah, I forgot. It was
McDonald's.
Yeah. Yep.
That's why that motherfucker was able to kill so many people, because there was basically only one entrance and exit to that McDonald's. It was a sad day. But McDonald's, to their credit, handled it correctly. Once the investigation was over, I think within weeks, that building was gone, remember?
Yeah.
It was erased. The parking lot, they built the McDonald's right on the parking lot, and where it happened, it is now the parking lot.
Yep.
They did that fast. They knew, they said, nope, this will not become a shrine. It will not become a memorial. And it was sad. I remember when that happened.
Yeah.
And McDonald's handled it one of the best ways ever. Like, that building's gone. And it was gone in weeks. So I had mistaken those rules of having more than one as being applicable here, and it's not. It's the number of people. So there is a limitation. And the way I'm going to have it is 4 people at the workstations with 2 others. That's the maximum number of people that we can wait. No, that's wrong. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can have up to 10 people in here. And that's it. Can't go beyond that.
Well, I mean, technically, you have 2 exits. You do have an exit that you just can't get to.
Well, I mean, it's here. It's silver stuff. Yeah, that's silver stuff. Yeah, but yeah. Now, Big Dog, I did buy a flagpole, and Big Dog knows that I'd love to have flagpoles forever. But I have always had my flagpoles stolen. I am the only one that can never have a flagpole, because whenever I put up a flagpole, mine gets stolen. When I was in Commerce, mine would always get stolen. When I was in Montebello, it would always get stolen. When I was in Southgate, it would also get stolen. And now that I'm out here, I got the flagpole, but I'm going to put it in the backyard. So it's not going to be in front of the house. So I'm going to have the United States flag before July 4th, and I'm also going to have the United Federation of Planets.
There you go.
That's right, because I am a citizen of the Federation. That's hardcore Star Trek stuff. So does Charlie the Ghost know about the new rules and regulations? I don't know, Aisha. I really don't. And good morning, Aisha. I hope you're doing well. Or good top of the morning to you. No, I don't think he does know. But he's been kind of cool. When I stopped doing those nightmare podcasts, he kind of went underground. I guess he thought it was like time to play. Yeah, I don't do those anymore. I haven't had very much activity here for a while. But I did tell people that, well, we were live and people would see the shadow. That was crazy. People would see a shadow behind me as I was doing the programs. That was a tad unnerving. And there were a few times that stuff was knocked over or off my desk, and some very heavy boxes were moved in ways that they should not have been. And that was a little eerie, but it's been very quiet. I think I told you, right, Big Dog, that there hasn't been activity. And it's going on about 2 years now. The last time we had it happen, I had a minister and his wife right here. And for those of you that know, I have a fluorescent office light over on the northeast side of the office, because I'm looking northeast side. The minister was right here looking at me, and we were face to face. And the wife, was over at the other angle, so she didn't see it. He and I were looking at each other, and the light darkened because a shadow passed in front of it. Oh, shit, dude. In the middle of the day, man. It passed in front of the light, and we're like, hey, we both looked like, what was that? And she didn't see it because it wasn't in her periphery. That was a little unnerving. And he's a minister, dude.
So what did he do?
We laughed about it, but we both saw it.
Surprised he didn't get up and leave.
Wait, I may have gotten rid of whatever was attracting him, so Charlie may be homeless now.
Okay.
Ooh, that bugs me. I don't like homeless. I don't like to see anyone homeless. I had to correct that. I don't like to see anyone homeless. I don't. It bugs me. I just wish, Big Dog, that Americans as a whole were like Germans. Let me finish.
Yeah, you need to finish that one.
Actually, they might be, historically speaking, but Germany is clean. At least West Germany. Japan is clean because of the way people live their lives, and they respect nature as well as themselves and their neighbors. That doesn't happen here in the United States. Oh, and by the way, I can say this because I've observed it in my experiences. Engineers are pigs. When I worked for the county in public works, operational services in Alcazar, the engineers would not wash their hands after using the facilities. It was disgusting to me that they would go and use it and just walk right out. That's another reason why I don't like civil engineers, because all the ones that I had to deal with. And when you go to baseball games, it doesn't take very much to notice. I've noticed people with money are filthy pigs. They don't wash their hands. They just go in, you do what they do, and walk out. Ugh! It's disgusting to me. Absolutely disgusting. And these are well-to-do, upstanding citizens. See, if someone is there and is watching, then they'll go through it. But if they think they can just sneak out, they do. And it's just utterly disgusting to me that they will not do that. In Japan, kids learn at a young age to both respect and look after their surroundings. Yes, it is. It is part of their culture. That is, I thank you for sharing that with us, Anime Girl. So, folks, we have about 15 minutes left of the program. We want to thank everyone that joined us so far. But NBA playoffs, right, Big Dog? NHL playoffs.
Yep. Things are getting good.
Hell yeah. And it is early in baseball, as I was telling Mooch. Yes, it is. It is early in baseball, but, like Dodger fans, dude, lighten up, man. Lighten the fuck up. Your team is not doing well. Hey, they're in first place. Shut the hell up.
Aw, and the hated ones are in last place. 13 wins, 19 losses. Aw, I feel so bad for them.
And how about the Mets? I understand they're in last place too.
The Mets are in last place. They are 11 wins and 21 losses. Slightly better than the hated ones. But they beat the Angels, who are in last place.
While they're
at
tied
12
for
wins
last
and
now.
12 wins and 21 losses. They have lost 7 in a row.
Yeah.
So let's see. I believe they are 7.
Oh, and while you do that, wow,
so they have
that's
the longest
messed up, Big Dog. Good morning, Matt. Wow, that's messed up, Big Dog.
I'm just speaking the truth. They have. I'm not. It's not my fault they're in last place. But the Angels do have the longest losing streak in all of baseball.
That's 7?
And that's 7, yes.
Oh, now I understand. Okay.
And St. Louis, yes, St. Louis has the longest winning streak going right now at 5 wins. And St. Louis is in third place, 1 game behind the Chicago Cubs, and of course, scorekeeper's second favorite team, excuse me.
Okay. We have several people watching this, folks. I'm gonna do this in the next 15 minutes. Check it out. 13 famous movie quotes. I'm gonna ambush the Big Dog with this. I think he knows some of them, But I'm going to ask people in the chat room. You're all getting this at the same time. Write your answer down. But here it is, and I'm going to do the lousiest impressions. But the question is, you talking to me? You talking to me?
That's Robert De Niro.
Bingo!
I know it's De Niro. I forgot what movie it is.
Taxi Driver, 1976.
Okay.
All right. These are famous movie quotes which are still used today. That's the first one. We've got 12 more. The next one. This, if you don't get this one, it's your fault. Groovy, baby.
Yeah, it's shit.
1997.
Yeah. I know who it is, and I can see his face. I have never watched a single one of those movies.
Nor have I.
I think they're the stupidest movies made.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Austin
Powers.
Yes, Austin Powers.
1997, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Very good.
You know what? I heard he's like one of the most difficult actors to work with.
Yeah. I've heard that as well.
Mike Myers.
Okay. Are you ready for it? Are you ready, Jerry? Jerry, are you ready for it? You already know the movie. Show me the money. Actually, was that a bad impression?
I would actually for that one the quote I would remember from that one is
what?
No, the human head weighs 8 pounds.
Oh yes. Oh, way to go. Jerry Maguire, yes. Actually, there are a few quotes in that movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because remember, he says, okay, you ready for it, Jerry? It means a lot to me, Jerry. Show me the money. But when he says, show me the money, and then it's, who's your?
You know, I totally see where it's coming from as far as on Tom Cruise's side, because when the guy that you're getting 10% of his, multi-million-dollar contract, you're going to do something stupid like that and not care.
Yes. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you for playing along. Next one. 1984. I'll be back.
Arnold in Terminator. Yeah. Which is now what Terminator, Terminator 7?
That's a good guess, Big Dog. I think we are. Yes. I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh, The Godfather.
Bingo. Big Dog's favorite 2 movies. I did see the 7-hour special on HBO of Godfather 1 and 2.
And Godfather 2 is one of the few sequels that is better than the first. The other one, of course, being The Empire Strikes Back.
And Aliens, for God's sakes. Aliens, man. Yes. And maybe even the Wrath of Khan. But anyway. This is from 1987 as well. Nobody puts baby in a corner. I didn't know that one was...
Oh, Dirty Dancing. Yeah.
Bingo. Thank you. I didn't know that one was common. Nobody puts baby in a corner. I mean, that sounds like a Karen line. Okay. You can't handle the truth. I could never do a Jack Nicholson.
A Few Good Men, and he earned the Academy. I believe he earned the Academy Award on that one, and he was only on camera for all of maybe 12 minutes.
Oh, that's right. He's not on compared to the rest of the movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Bacon, who plays the Marine Corps, he said he was talking about, I'm acting. Okay, I'm an actor.
Yep.
We wait for our moment to do our greatest job, and we'll get that one moment that we're like, wow, I nailed it. You look at what the Marines have to go through, and we got an idea Oh, there's no way in hell. I admire these guys. They do this day in, day out. I'm just acting. But then he goes on to say, do you remember that scene where he says, you can't handle the truth? The way he delivered it? Guys, that's Jack Nicholson 100% of the time. In the table read, that's Jack Nicholson. When the camera is off him and you're doing the reaction shots, to everyone, he's doing that all the time. That is Jack Nicholson 50 times out of 50 times. He delivers it the same each time. He would say, Kevin Bacon, he says, we might get one great performance, and that's us when we're plying our trade. I love listening to his interviews, dude. They're really good. He is a very humble guy, Kevin Bacon.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it's so sad that Nicholson now is pretty much a hermit. I don't think he's been seen
at the Laker
or
games.
pictured. Well, he hasn't been at a Laker game for about 4 or 5 years now.
And he still has
But, I mean,
right?
Yeah. But I don't think he's been out in public or a picture of him in public for at least 2 years. I don't know if he's battling any kind of disease or mental medical problems.
Yeah.
He is up there in age. He's in his 80s. I mean, I know he's not in the most healthy shape, unless round is a healthy shape.
Mm. Yeah, no kidding. I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Was that not Clockwork? Is it Clockwork Orange?
No,
it's
good guess.
Robert Apocalypse Duvall. Now. Apocalypse Now.
1979. Very good, big dog. Excellent.
That's when Charlie Sheen. That's when Martin Sheen, or actually, that's when Charlie Sheen really looks like Martin Sheen, because he was so young back then. They look identical.
All right, Mr. DeVille. I'm ready for my close-up. I cannot, obviously, do that one.
That's Olivia de Havilland.
Gloria Swanson.
Is the actress.
Good guess.
Oh, Gloria Swanson. Okay, yeah. I know it's some 50s film, 40s film. I can't remember the name of it.
Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
I did not know that one would be the one, but whatever. Mrs. Robinson, are you trying to oh shit, I'm blue. Are you trying to seduce me? Aren't you?
That's of course Dustin Hoffman.
Bingo.
And I don't remember the name of the movie though.
The Graduate.
The Graduate. There we go.
There's a few lines in that movie, and I'm surprised that one actually made it. But whatever. And I have my own line about this. My mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Go ahead.
Forrest Gump. Yep, Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks.
1994. My line is no, Forrest. Life is not like a box of chocolates. Life is like a shit crapper. You get what you put in. That's always been my line.
There you go. Okay.
Oh
man, he was on a run on that for a good 3-4 years. Yeah, I couldn't need a bigger boat. Because he had Castaway, Forrest Gump, and then the one where they're in space with of course that famous line, Houston, we have a problem.
Yes. Forrest Gump, that was Jay, and he says, my favorite movie, to Forrest Gump or to Jaws? Because that was great, Ayuki. You're going to need a bigger boat. Someone did a video of the 100 lines, and one of them that made it, and I was so disappointed where it made it. Get away from her, you bitch!
That should be Aliens, right?
Aliens, 1986, man. Oh, Apollo 13. Oh, way to go.
Apollo 13, that was a good one. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Philadelphia, yes. Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Apollo 13. Yes. Apollo. Thanks, guys. This is cool. I'm glad they're playing along. Say hello to my little friend.
Al Pacino.
Dude, you even know
Hell
the
of an
damn
actor.
actor. Scarface, 1983. Impressive, big dog. Impressive.
And I think one of the best movies that I remember seeing, and it doesn't get, I don't think it gets the credit it deserves, but Heat, I don't know if you remember Heat, where it
Oh,
starred Al Pacino and De Niro and had a young Val Kilmer in it.
Yeah.
That was a hell of a movie. Having those two guys on the screen at the same time in their primes, woo!
Scarface, correct. And then I see dead people. Yeah, that one. Yes.
The Sixth Sense.
Yes. This, I first learned of it in a cartoon, Bugs Bunny. Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Filmed during the war, 1942. Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman, Paul Henrid, and that is Casablanca. Yes.
And what was the quote?
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
See, now I wouldn't. I mean, when you talk about that movie, Casablanca.
Again, there's so many movies.
Well, the one I immediately think of is, of all the gin joints and all the places. To me, that's the quote. Not the it's going to be a beautiful friendship.
Yeah. Yeah,
Humphrey Bogart,
Casablanca
man.
has a few of them in there too, dude.
Bogey couldn't Bogey was the man at the time.
Oh my God, yes. Folks, that was fun. I'm glad everyone in the chat room played along too. That was great. A line that I've taken from Jerry Maguire is what I'm talking when I talk about money, fame, fortune. Show me the quan. How many times when Big Dog says he's earning, so much money, that's a lot of quan, baby. And that is from Jerry Maguire. Big Dog, oh my God, Big Dog. I found the VHS tape. It was amongst my Star Wars collectibles. Dude, I will bring it for next week. But, yes. Here we go. King Kong has nothing on money. Yes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go home and have a heart attack. Ooh. I don't know. Was that filmed here? I say that because there's Casablanca Hotel in Hayward. No, it was actually, yes, it was. It was filmed in Hollywood. And the airport scenes, because of the money, the war had just started, the studios had to cut back on everything. If you look closely, the airport is all model airplanes filmed at a certain angle and stuff, and it's really good. Yes, show me the money. Pulp Fiction. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go home and have a heart attack. Very good. This was fun, guys.
Speaking of Pulp Fiction, what did you think about the Oompa Loompas aide talking, or whoever he was, talking about that the Bible should be studied more, and he started talking about Bible this, Bible that, and then goes ahead and quotes, he says, I'm going to give you a quote from the Bible, and he quotes the Pulp Fiction Samuel L. Jackson quote.
Guys, this is how stupid these people are.
Yeah.
When the president issued all these executive orders on his inauguration day back in 2025, they did it with ChatGPT. That's how embarrassing this was. They couldn't even take the time to write them. Yes, that was the classic. Nothing on me. Training
Typo,
day.
yep.
Yeah. No, that is good. Maybe we can play that one of these days. Yeah. Do some classic stuff. But I'm glad you guys played along with me for just a few minutes. It is cool. I'll see if I can find those videos. I think I saved them under my YouTube channel. Hollywood. They did like the 200 television lines and film lines and it's actually not bad. They did their homework. We can argue over the placement, but my jaw did drop when "Get Away from Her, You" from Aliens was like in the 90s. Like, no.
Yeah. No, I'm okay with that. Maybe in the 70s, maybe.
But being in the 90s at the very end, it's like, no. That is really cool. But guys, we thank you. We are finishing up early because I do have I'm busy again, and I got to get back to it. So I thank everyone for joining us this Saturday, and appreciate your discretion on us messing around the last 15 minutes. Big Dog, thank you as always. You're more than welcome to join us. We're doing a Star Wars special on May 4th on Monday, but when Matt is down with us, hopefully we can do a live one. Oh, and speaking of we've got a live one. That's Jack Nicholson from Batman. But I love when he is losing it. Just, wait till they get a load of me. Oh my God. That's Batman Jack Nicholson, man. He's like, wait till they get a load of me. Oops. I mean, psycho, dude. What a great performance that he delivered as the Joker. And I'm sorry, folks, he will forever be my Joker. There have been some great Jokers, but wow, dude, what a performance. But he did not think the movie was going to do well.
Exactly. It's just what I was going to say. He did not think the movie was going to do well. So part of his salary, so they could afford him, they gave him points on the back end of the movie, which, of course, to people that don't know, a point is 1%. So they gave him, I think it was 6 points on the back end. So in other words, once the movie has reached, is becomes profitable, then he earns money off of the profit. Now, as Scorekeeper just stated, he did not have faith in this movie. He didn't think it was going to work. So before the movie came out, he gifted his points to a friend of his for as a birthday present. And because of that, that gentleman, or male, female, actually, I'm not sure who it was, but the person he gifted it to, I believe the points turned out to be something worth something like $12 to $16 million. That's
I believe it was
that's a nice gift. Yeah, that's a nice gift
by
though.
a lot, because he got both ends. He got 10 million up front, and the points. So I'm like, I'm getting my money up front. This is not going to do very well. Yeah, yes, Speedy, you are a toy. That is a great line from
Toy Story.
Toy Story. You are a toy.
And then that's Woody. That's Woody telling Buzz.
Yes. Oh my God, that is phenomenal. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has a few of them too. I've quoted them. The answer to the question is, 42 or whatever it is. Ooh, I may have gotten it wrong. The answer to the eternal question is 42. What's the question? It's the universal constant or whatever. Folks, appreciate it. Big Dog. Oh, and you guys know my 2 quotes. I don't always explain it, but my respect, love, and admiration to Robin Williams. Good Morning Vietnam. That's my homage to Robin Williams. That man made me laugh, made me tear up. If there's someone that I still miss in this world, it's Robin Williams. If there's someone that made us laugh, my homage to him is my intro to Sports Talk with the Guys. And my ending, right, is Will Smith, Independence Day. When it's over, they're on the ship, and they think that's it. They can't get away. They're going to die. And they're about to fire off the nuclear missile. I love that line where they open up the doors and like, hey, say hi to the aliens. Hey, hi. Do you think they have any idea what's coming? Not a chance in hell. Bye-bye. And he's like, they fire off the missile. Peace! That's Will Smith. I have always ended my programs with peace. And it's my homage to Independence Day. Those are two of my most obvious
It's hard to believe that this year will be 12 years that we've lost Robin Williams.
And I miss him
Time
every day.
Time
year.
flies.
The answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. But maybe you don't know what the question is. Yeah, and that's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is really cool. Folks, we got to go. Big Dog, please take us out.
All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy sports. Hockey and basketball are in the playoffs. Enjoy that. Or if you baseball is your thing. And of course, as I said before, never drink and drive. If you're going to drink, please don't get behind the wheel. Call a friend. Call an Uber. Call a Lyft. If you're in Southern California, call Scorekeeper. He will pick you up and give you a ride home. So have a great one, guys. Be safe, please.
Oh, I believe my gardener arrived. That's the noise. We'll see you guys. Hey.
Later.
It is.